Alright, y'all. It sounds a little bit weird in the beginning. Just stick with me a little bit.
Yeah.
It's episode 7.
I
don't
The
know.
Babies.
I'm feeling this.
Woo!
Yeah. New shit.
Yeah. Shout out to Lil Baby.
Lil Baby.
The dash is digi, the schedule busy. My head in a hoodie, my shorty a goodie. My cousins are crazy, my cousins like boogie. Life is amazing, it is what it should be. Been here for 10, but I feel like a rookie. I tell her look up, cause it's snowing in Tussies. But for
It
3
is
years,
snowing
man,
in
you can't
Tussies.
even book me. It's me and Lil Baby, the going crazy. Weezy produced it, and Weezy F made me, and she held it down, so she
I'm
got
playing
it.
this all the way to the chorus, y'all. I don't give a fuck.
I play this song in church.
with my grandma.
This is more funeral music for me. More funeral music.
Started out, I just took what they gave me. Did all the favors, they never repay me. It worked in my favor, cause nobody said.
Give him a serious look.
When you going to work, go walk right up to your boss.
Yeah. Tell him, Lil Baby. Tell him. Shout out to Cooking Soul.
I'm gonna tell that straight to my boss, just like he said. I'm gonna walk right up to my boss.
Fuck your boss. I hate your boss. Yo, me, you, Snow, and Chris Brown
man.
fucking your boss up.
Yeah, man, my boss is a bitch.
I promise. Chris coming with us. Me and him on the same accord about
I don't
life
even want to give him no light. It's just that
and women. I mean, he definitely ain't got no light because his teeth don't shine. We already said he got plaque around his teeth.
I'll be like this every time I
He
see
said
him.
he's fuzzy. Ugh.
Please, you just want to like take your fingers and like kind of chip off the plaque. of his teeth.
Nah, there's nothing gross than a nasty mouth. That's the grossest thing in the whole world.
He got a wife?
I don't know. I don't
She ain't
want
told him.
no light. I'm not gonna go because he might somebody might just tell him one day, look at him, check out his channel.
She ain't talking, well, fuck him. We'll be gone by
Oh
then.
my God, yeah, we'll be rich.
That's why you got the
I'll be
hater
on
blockers on.
Yeah.
The hater
So,
blockers
y'all,
on.
episode 7. We out again. One more time.
Doing
Yeah.
it.
Snow,
I'm out here.
KD.
Dizzle. Mama.
Yo, we got a guest in here now. My boy James is here.
James in the building.
He said, now say a little something. We'll catch
Ready
you on the
and
mic.
willing.
Yeah, they got this whole
Chilling like a
full
villain.
rotation podcast. It's like smooth. You know what I mean? It's like that, like when you sitting home at night by yourself. You want to listen to something a little quiet and
It's that sweater weather.
and
You know what I mean?
informative. It's like you need to make you wear a mock net to this.
Like, oh yeah, like a mock turtleneck.
Like a mock
yeah,
neck and like
with
a
like
crochet
a
hat.
nice jacket,
a
maybe.
cigar and like and something brown.
Like you got a little kerchief in your pocket, you know? Oh,
this
man.
like you listen to like I said before, like you smoke your conscious weed. You listen to Water for Chocolate.
Right.
And then you listen to Full Rotation.
Right.
what
With
we're
like
talking
dim lights. You gotta have that mood set.
I like my Diggable Planets though.
Oh,
That's conscious weed music too.
absolutely.
Got to rock that.
But none of them fools are a baby.
Mm.
So our episode
Babies.
today are about the babies. I'm talking about all the babies.
All
in
the babies.
industry.
Babies about that life.
All the babies.
All the babies.
Babies.
Babies on babies on
There's
babies
a ton
on
of them. We only doing a few today. There's a ton of them. And we try not to have like a 3-hour episode this time.
My name is the baby.
last
the
time,
baby.
last time that episode was like so damn long. We spent 45 minutes on the
Shit
first
like Lord of
question.
the Rings.
Yo, who's got it? Chris Brown or R&B? Like in a
feel
fight.
like Gandalf in
Who's
that.
got?
Chris Brown and R&B.
Who's got?
I know, right? He's
who's
against all of R&B.
Yeah, all of R&B
feel
versus
like-
Chris Brown.
he's against today's R&B and R&B back in the day.
Who is?
Chris Brown versus R&B.
Yeah, and he's in that in between time, so
Yeah.
he'll be going against both of them.
Yeah.
He's like the earlier 2000s, so he'll be going against from the 90s to early 2000s, and then the now people.
Y'all know I'm Team Chris Brown. I think Chris Brown might got R&B in
He
that
might
fight.
got him. He might have him. But then T-Pain gonna come out of nowhere.
Oh
I
yeah.
fucks with he.
Yeah.
Gonna buy you a drink.
Miss him.
He sings, rap, dance.
All right, so we
does
getting
all
into these babies
bullshit.
though.
Yeah, we're gonna get into the babies. Let's let's stop talking about Chris Brown, man. We be on that.
We-
That nigga dick.
This
Crazy.
this show's gonna get sponsored by him. Watch. Watch.
She gonna show up and whoop out some ass.
Well, you kind of went at him last
I
episode. Though.
did.
Yeah, I'm the only one that's been respecting.
So, all right. So we got the babies, but we also in the industry right now. We're talking about the new kids on the block right now. We got the littles. So the babies versus the littles, right? Who do we got winning right now? Who's winning in the game out of the rappers we talking about?
Right now, gotta be the babies, right?
I'm fucking with the babies too.
Yeah,
babies
gotta be
all
the
day.
babies.
Like,
They got
I-
the numbers. They're more present right now.
So I'm gonna say this: the babies
The
right
summer
now.
of the babies.
Yeah, the babies right now.
Baby boom.
Are, I know, right? It's a baby
It's a
boom.
baby boom.
It's a baby boom. We're gonna coin that. We need to write a blog. We need to write a blog about the baby boom.
Whoa, that was good.
that-
That was
that-
good.
that-
Booming out here.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in poli sci
You
right
like-
now. Like, this is cool.
So, what's crazy is how I feel about
Pretty much.
the babies. They're bringing back the drug dealer culture,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So we've been in the drug user culture with the littles
And
for
the
a while.
Lils are the drug.
They're
Going
the
from
drug.
Lil Wayne to Lil Xan, it's all
They
about
are-
the drugs.
They're the drug users.
Users.
Yeah.
We're going back into the drug dealer culture. So we're like the baby and Lil Baby.
Lil
they're
Baby,
kinda like
who's
that
User
same
versus
the
dealer.
style
Yeah.
of individual. And so like I think right now they're kind of winning. Like, so out of the like babies, like who's your favorite baby?
The baby. The baby
Baby.
Jesus.
You fucking with the baby?
Yes,
Yeah,
the
I mean,
billion-dollar
I know
baby
it's.
is the winner.
I
He
want
beating people
to.
up,
I want to
B.
say Weezy because Weezy F the baby, and he's Lil Wayne, so he's
Well,
both.
Yeah,
But I don't
Let's
feel
go
like Lil-
let's go with like closer to a now.
Okay, then it's the baby.
baby.
It's the baby for sure.
So I'm fucking with Lil Baby.
Oh, Lil Baby's nice
That's
too.
because
though.
he blood, man.
He basically almost blood.
Yeah.
I will die. I will die for you, Lil
You got like
Baby.
a
I'll take
quarter
a-
baby
I'll
blood
take-
in you. You
I
got
would
like
take
a pinch of baby blood
I would
in
take
you.
86.5 bullets for you.
Oh
my
my
nigga.
That's a
God.
lot of bullets.
That's a lot of fucking bullets.
That's
I'll
a
keep
full
walking.
clip.
I'll keep walking so we can go to VIP in the club later.
I hear you. Lil Baby's nice though. He's
what-
one.
yeah.
He's probably the most consistent
So for you,
out of all the babies.
yeah, he's very consistent. And as far as the littles, like where you at?
See, you kind of cheated because you took my favorite Lil with Lil Baby. But you know, I guess I gotta go Lil Wayne. I'm gonna stand strong in that. I know he's not like a contemporary rapper
Yeah,
really,
that's fine.
but Lil Wayne's my favorite Lil.
Lil Baby is my favorite Lil too.
Damn, double answer. Oof,
Yo, I
Katie, you
feel
got a
s-
favorite Lil?
I feel smart as shit after that.
Yeah, you
Like
you set that
I
up.
set
You just
that up, like,
checkmate
nice and,
right
like,
there. You
damn,
checkmate right
That's
there.
like a bar right there.
Yeah.
Katie, what's up?
Favorite Lil?
I'm just calculating real quick, but I mean, my go-to is Weezy.
Yeah, Wheezy, right?
I can't.
Favorite Lil, yeah.
I
There's
mean, he's
there
a
can't be a
go-to,
better Lil.
man.
Technically, he's a Lil and a baby too.
He really is.
I could have stole Ferg's swag on
He
that
could've
double
stole the
answer.
swag. I didn't think about that earlier, but he is a Lil
Bonus
and a
round,
baby.
Yeah,
double
yeah.
points.
You know, everybody. You gotta let Wayne. Wayne is that classic dude. Like,
Yeah.
he paved the way for all these little bastards.
Especially mixtape Wheezy or lighter flick Wheezy. Anytime I hear that little big lighter light up, I know I'm about to get some good Wheezy.
So we'll kind of talk about him a little bit later.
Yeah.
So let's think about this. Will the baby, like, do we think the baby's gonna survive like after this shit? I mean, like, like that long-term longevity shit. A lot of these kids are gonna fall off. Right?
Yeah, I think you hit a nail on the head earlier, where the babies are more representative of the drug dealer, and the Lils are more representative like drug users.
Yeah.
I don't think it's as cool to be a drug addict as it used to be. So I think that the babies are gonna carry the wave longer. Yeah.
Yeah. I like the way they move. I like their business moves. I think I talked about this before.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
It feels a lot different. I kind of when we kind of go further, I kind of describe how I feel about like what the baby represents and what Lil Baby represents as far as just the artist, as it compares to like, artists back in the day. But I think right now, like business wise, those guys got it on point. So that's why I think they'll have the longevity.
I feel like you said something a little while ago about how Lil Baby kind of gives you like Jay-Z vibes, like in terms of like his business acumen and
that's
stuff
why-
like that.
That's why I did. And the baby gives me 50 Cent vibes.
He definitely has some like 50 Cent, like I'll fight you
it's-
at Summer Jam, like
And I
And
troll
then-
you about it.
yeah.
So we're not talking about rapping styles here. None of that.
Nah,
We're
off
talking
the mic,
Off the mic, kind of like how you run your business. Lil Baby, he kind of quiet,
super quiet.
doing his thing, but constantly working, constantly grinding. And the baby's doing the same thing, but he has the antics, the marketing down pat. You know what I mean? So they have different approaches, but getting the same money.
So how do you feel about DaBaby? Is he cool with you? Like,
I rocks with DaBaby hard. I mean, the dude just like
both of the babies should be on Power. I think they should both be on Power. They both got a good angle. I think both of them motherfuckers. One goes with a mob, one rolls dolo all the time, or with that one guy, kind of like Ghost and Tommy. I think that shit would be crazy if they both appeared on the fucking.
So for me, I think
even antics and everything, you're into it.
Oh yeah, so like I love.
You mean a T-shirt, dog?
He's not going crazy with the antics. I mean, he wore a diaper, but it's like all within the realms of like he ain't beefing a whole lot with dudes out in the industry at least. He just very creative on the marketing end. If you look at his like videos and shit, like he just does the shit real dope.
It feels like he took like you're saying 50 Cent or maybe even like Tekashi 6ix9ine like antics, but like is smarter about it.
Yeah.
Like he's fucking around and he's trolling people and getting in fights and stuff, but in a way that somehow everybody likes.
And I don't feel like maybe, you know, as he's slightly different in 50 is like, I don't think he's going to need to depend on the antics as much. And like I said, I think they're a lot more creative in that they have his antics have a point too, but I think DaBaby's like directly show like where he's going with it. Like you can tell specifically it fits the brand very well. He's just killing. Like he's a smart dude, man.
His music videos are also really fun.
That's what I'm saying. Like his music, they're very good.
They're super fun.
He got like a Fresh Print vibe. A ghetto ass.
Yeah.
Fresh
like
Prince
a way more
vibes
hood Fresh Prince.
Yeah,
like,
I love that shit, man.
Oh
like,
man, yeah.
Yeah, or it's almost like Missy Elliott-ish too.
Missy Elliott had some great videos back in the day.
Weird visuals and stuff like that. Oh, we can give a shout out to Missy for her induction in the Songwriter
Hall of Fame, and I believe she's the first female hip hop artist.
Yep.
Damn.
Super big deal. She is one of the most, I feel like,
Shout out Missy.
Yeah, one of my favorite rappers, and she's so undervalued. Like we don't cherish her like we should. But I was glad to see that.
I can't stand the rain.
That is one of my with that M Peebles sample. That song is hard as fuck.
She came out with that shit.
Oh my god! And she was like the first Timbaland art. You know what I mean? Like she's got some serious heritage. Funny sidebar. Do y'all remember when she did the Super Bowl performance a couple years ago?
Yes.
All these young kids who had never heard of her before got on Twitter and they're like, yo, who's this new artist? Missy Elliott. She looks dope. And Missy's like, thanks, but I've been I'm a platinum selling artist. Like I've been here
forever.
Yeah, I've been here forever.
Like I was rolling with Lil Kim, my nigga.
No, but that's a great comparison.
The reason why you here.
DaBaby's for sure got some of those vibes.
Yeah.
Where he's a little weird, but like in a fun way.
But yo, let's talk about this one thing right here though. Let's listen up to our boy DaBaby and a couple other people.
Come on, you a bitch. Y'all look at this nigga DaBaby. that nigga DaBaby in here talking some shit. He walking up on me and shit like he about to do something. What you don't do? What you taking your shit off for?
Cody. Scared away. You scare ass nigga. Scared away. Them police scared away. Nigga so scared, boy. Ooh, I should make him go fire. Come buy your shit. Don't be scared. Scared away. Come buy your shit. Come buy your shit. Scared of what? Come buy your shit. Scared of what? Damn cold.
Why they keep saying scared of what?
Scared of what?
The funniest thing about this video. Yeah, here he goes.
I'm the truth, nigga. Knock them out. Me.
What's funnier, that dude was there shopping for a belt, or DaBaby's friend who doesn't act bothered at all about this fight?
The funniest moment is actually the dude if you listen to it for a moment and if you look at the video, the dude actually looked like he had DaBaby for a moment. And you
when he kind of lunged a little bit.
So no, when he punched, it was after that. He said, scared of what? They was tussling.
Yeah.
And then he said, scared of what? And I think that's when the boy came in too. And he got his ass whooped.
Yeah,
there.
They had his pants at the ankle.
Momentarily, he was like, let me see if I can find it again at one point. Yeah, we could keep talking, but he at a moment he may have possibly at least still been holding his own. I'm not saying he may have had the baby, but he may have been still holding his own.
I don't know. When you look at that video, it doesn't look like dude knows how to fight very well. Like he's got like an awkward stance. You know what I mean? It's not like a strong stance at all.
He's holding the camera in his pants.
And his pants is falling.
Yeah.
It was he did the dumb. That was like the dumbest. Like
that was dumb.
Shout out to the Gucci store, man.
Let him fight.
Let him fight. They let you handle your business.
See, when he said that, scared of what play, and it was over. It was like he got shot right there.
Yeah.
Like he died.
Yo, when they show him on the ground, dude looks like he is not present.
Oh yeah,
like he's mentally in another place.
They fucked him up, man.
Yeah,
they fucked him up.
All I hope is, and it's just because of everybody we've seen get into trouble that they can't get out of. I hope that Dababy keeps it where he's kept it. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to see him getting into some of that Tekashi 6ix9ine. Like, all right, now you've gone too far.
Yeah,
and you know you're probably headed to jail.
He's a real one. Tekashi never been a gangster before all this, and I'm like, if you look at him, you can feel his vibe. I think Dababy is.
I go back and forth on Tekashi thing because I think Tekashi did have like a pretty gnarly chat. Like he saw his dad get shot when he was 13. Like I don't know if he was as gangster as Dababy. I don't know how you would know.
I don't think he was probably getting into fights, a lot. But who knows?
Yeah, I don't know if he's a fighter. That's what I mean. I don't know if he's like a fist fighter. Yeah. But I do think Tekashi was like hanging out with some pretty like.
He lived in the hood. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I can say he probably lived in the hood, but as far as like going and being a part of the life, like being part of street life, I don't know. I haven't done any research on it.
He was pretty affiliated with those Trey 9 Bloods.
Before his
before them. I mean, allegedly. I don't know.
It was also allegedly affiliated with the Crips.
Yeah.
So
Dave Chappelle said he can work for Pepsi and Cola. Yeah, Coca-Cola. Okay, so he might do Bloods and Crips.
Because you're a kid in the neighborhood. When you go to school, all the kids in the neighborhood go to school.
Yeah.
So you got kids from both sides everywhere going to school. So you might know Crips and Bloods. You in the same class with them. You on the bus with them. Blah, 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 blah. But does that really mean you cripping? Does that really mean you doing blood shit?
No, again. And I'm not saying that. Like, I don't know how. I didn't grow up with either of them. So I don't know how to say who's more gangster or whatever. And I think Tekashi's never given me a vibe that he's like a fist fighter.
Like he gonna start some shit.
But I do think people are a little like out of pocket when they say that Tekashi like people try to make it seem like Tekashi grew up like a math nerd, like in the suburbs or something. And I think his childhood was kind of dicey.
It was that sweater.
It was. It's that one photo from when he was like 12 years old. He's got an Argyle.
But everybody got one of them shits.
Yeah, Argyle. He had that.
Your mom make you take that picture.
That sweater vest, man.
He had the Superman haircut with the curls.
Way to go, moms. Way to ruin your kids. Like,
way to destroy his.
Yo, my grandma's got me that same sweater vest every year for Christmas for my whole life. I've never worn a sweater vest, but she gets one every year.
Dude, I used to love.
We need to boycott sweater vests.
I used to love sweater vests, man. That's my shit.
Yeah.
That's like Carlton. That's
what kind of weather are you trying to dress for? Is it hot or cold?
I will wear them shits anytime.
I remember people would wear it without shirts.
Yeah, fashion. I'm willing to.
Or like just a t-shirt, with the t-shirt sleeve poking out.
I ain't trying to see my arms like that right now, but we're taking in the gym heavy. I would wear. I don't care, man. I would die for fashion, nigga. If it's like 98 degrees,
you're sweating it out.
I'm sweating it out.
Swag or die.
You're like, this varsity jacket staying on.
We rocking or we die.
It's about the girls. Yo, I'm fresh right now.
Or die.
I got a throwback Avrex.
This is Avrex
in July.
This is
some Pepe jeans, like some hot as fuck.
I got my Avrex and my ones.
Yo, you wearing Iceberg, but it's not cold.
Look, ones last forever. And leather lasts forever.
But they get dirty in 5 minutes.
I don't know if a leather jacket that big lasts forever with that many colors, but I'm just saying.
This is Iceberg.
So you might get some fades.
We could bring it back. You see they're trying to bring it back to baggy life right
now. Suit.
I mean, I'm a fan of the baggy life.
Shit.
I like the baggy life.
I hate what
like MC Hammer pants,
right
baggy pants. So what the fuck y'all talking about?
You like it?
Yeah, I like it.
You like the baggy
things
stuff?
got too skinny. I don't like how skinny.
No, I think
things
it should
got.
just. I think now people going to shit just fit.
Oh wait, how baggy are you talking
they're
about?
wearing baggy,
like tailored,
like baggy, like back in the day,
like
baggy. Have
at
you
your
seen Justin
knee,
Bieber lately?
Like Yeah, but see, I like that kind of like I'm a bum, but I'm rich. Like I like that like
he
homeless
is
man.
wearing shit like it's 93.
Yeah, like the way that Kanye like it looks like, dude, it looks like you just robbed like an elderly homeless man. Like
Justin
I like
Bieber
that
shit
look.
was baggier than that.
Justin Bieber wearing some. You know what the thing about Justin Bieber's
He
though?
looked like Wu-Tang.
Justin Bieber, nah, he looks like he dressed at Hot Topic in the '90s.
Exactly.
Like he looks like he went to the mall and got like one of them dog
Spencer's.
collars. Yeah, Spencer's or some shit like that.
Have you seen that? He has there's a picture. He has on a
Journeys
black
or some
hoodie
shit.
and some jeans. That nigga look like Method Man in '94. Like I'm sorry, like it's.
I like
super
I'd
big.
rather baggy than skinny. I'm not a fan of how skinny things
I
got.
would rather like shit fit. Now that they got us into the shit fit shit, I'm cool with that because your sneakers look better with them shits.
That's
that
true.
baggy shit you can't fucking see.
Well, see, I think that's the thing. Like, I don't want the like puddle at my sneakers. Like, I like baggy where you hem them,
Yeah.
and then it's baggy and like falls right above the shoe. That's a hard look to me.
I don't think the sneaker game is gonna let this last long because like now sneakers have become too important and motherfuckers
And sneakers do look better in skinny
and
pants.
skinnier.
Yeah,
I don't think they have to be too skinny, just like more tapered at the bottom.
yeah. I don't. But things got too skinny for sure.
All right.
Speaking of skinny jeans, Lil Baby loves skinny jeans.
yeah, don't be talking about Lil Baby loving skinny
Lil
jeans,
Baby
man.
loves some skinny
You better
jeans.
watch out, man.
Maybe he just like the support.
Yeah, he's got
People like the support.
for all
Lil
his
Baby-
racks of money that
Yeah.
he's got.
Lil Baby ain't
Four
wore.
pockets full, baby.
He
like
did
the
not wear.
support.
He ain't wore a pair of skinny jeans in his fucking life.
Yo,
I ain't
I've never seen him not in skinny jeans.
I mean,
He's
it's
wearing
like-
the skinniest. He looks like he's got some
he's a
Lululemons
liar.
or something.
But he's skinny, so how the fuck is he wearing skinny jeans?
They're
You
so
are a
skinny.
liar.
They're so skinny. I'm put
You
a picture
are a
of
liar,
Lil Baby right now. I'm gonna Google image that
Don't
shit
you
right now.
dare! OJ got off and Lil
He
Baby's
sags
about
his
to get off
pants,
right
too.
now.
Oh, I
don't
see.
like
I see you. You're a denier. You're like a flat earther.
No, man.
Like you.
I'm just saying.
Yo, you seen
skinny.
this photo?
Those ain't skinny.
I mean, he weighs 80 pounds. How the fuck can you put on skinny pants? You might as well just go to the little
That's a
kids
that's a
section.
youth sized medium
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
not skinny. That's just little kids.
So
Little kid size.
how do you like feel about like Lil Baby? Like kind of just the way he moves.
I think he's one of my favorite new rappers. Like, there have been times I've said he might be like my favorite because he does like a lot of things for me. Like I can tell that he's got this like at least like from a businessman perspective, he's talking about some like smarter shit sometimes.
Yeah.
I like that, but he's also talking about some like gangster shit. I like that. His flow always sounds really smooth.
The only
Like,
thing he's missing to me, and I'm sorry,
no, you good?
he needs an anthem.
He needs what?
He needs like an anthem song.
An anthem?
I
like
like
a like
yes,
a like a
indeed.
big banger?
I mean,
like Slob
I mean,
or
it's-
my, he needs an anthem.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what's all of
I
them
could see
missing.
that.
Like when you can ask if somebody's going to be the
But
greatest.
we don't really have hit culture anymore.
Yeah, it's
Like,
so
we don't really
quick
have
now.
hits anymore.
Well,
Like he-
Drake, his shit seems to stand.
But
the
he's
test
like
of
in
time.
that mid tier
Hot
where
Bling.
like
Yeah.
shit was still about making hits, and then he kind of
And like, I'm just gonna ask: has Drake ever had a in the club? Like, remember 50 Cent's in the
no
club?
shit ain't been like that.
Nothing. Like,
Nothing
that's what
has
I
ever
mean
been
by
like
hit. Like,
maybe
people,
that one song
we don't
that-
have those like songs that just forever.
maybe that one song he was on with what was it? Wayne
I don't know.
and,
I might have to debate with you.
but it wasn't no
where
in the
everybody was
club.
on.
Yeah, everybody was on that.
Kanye.
I'm a minute.
Yeah.
But it wasn't no in the club.
What
No,
about
I don't-
Bedrock? What about Bedrock? That was not.
Nah,
I don't think that even was like an in the
in the
club.
club.
Like,
That shit, damn. That shit in the club shit was fucking huge.
I hate
Damn,
it.
I'm just thinking about that shit.
my
now.
mom listened to in the club. Like, she
You can
didn't.
find
You know,
Ball in the club,
Yeah,
bottles
no.
in above, like that shit was hard as fuck.
dude, it was a good song.
That was Drake. That was all Drake. That was not 50. That was all Drake.
But nah, he was the way
50
he
Cent
flowed
was
on
great
that.
at melodies, man.
The way he
50
flowed.
Cent was
I'm
great
a
at flow.
bars dude, but the way he rode that beat,
Like, y'all remember Mini Men?
yeah,
Mini
he rode that beat
50
too.
Cent used to have, exactly.
He
50
knows- he
Cent
knows
used
how
to
to
have
ride
this
a beat.
ability. PIMP?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
At that time, he was in his ride.
Shout out
Oh
to
my-
50. I hate you though.
God. Oh,
I hate
man.
you, motherfucking ever.
yeah,
I don't like what
Yeah,
he
he is.
did to Power, man. I feel
tired
like
of
50 ruined Power.
I'm slightly tired of his antics, but
Yeah.
If he just stick to if he come back to rapping, like some people just need to come back. Like Juicy J, he would be like in Juicy J pot, and it's kind of the same space.
Yeah,
You would be
yeah.
like somebody who has standard.
Juicy J is on the list of like best rappers
All
who
time.
came back.
Oh, he's
You know
one
what
of-
I mean?
He's a Hall of Famer
no,
type.
he's
Yeah.
to me one of the best producers.
Yes,
in
that's true
hip-hop.
too.
He would
That's
be like
true
a
too.
Robert Ory on the what was the last team he was on that won the championship? Was it the fucking Miami Heat? or
The
some shit?
Lakers,
Yeah.
Whatever the
Houston
fuck.
Rockets, one of
I
them.
mean, he would
No.
be appreciated if he came back. I think 50.
that
could-
motherfucker, Juicy J beats, it's just ridiculous.
But I answer your question. I think Lil Baby is gonna really go play. Like he's probably gonna be like one of the bigger artists that ever comes out of QC.
I think he's gonna make a lot of money. He's just a grinder.
Yeah.
He just
he said he had $1 million before he came in the game. Like I mean, he's got that Jay-Z vibe.
A
You
lot
know,
of them dudes had $1 million. You know what I mean?
In the street like
Yeah. So and he grinded his because he didn't do certain shit in the streets. You know what I mean? So he definitely grinded for his. Like, what's your favorite song? Yes, indeed. I'm already saying. I love that shit. Like, I'm gonna love that shit for like 2 more years.
that's the one that Drake is on.
Yeah. I just love him on that song.
I'm gonna go. I like. You know what I like? I like any Lil Baby and Gunna song. Lil Baby and Gunna together. Nah, dude, that's over. It's a wrap.
And the first song we played was a remix of that. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, Lil Baby and Gunna, they do their thing, man.
Drip Too Hard.
Oh yeah, Drip Too Hard. Yeah.
That's a nasty song. That's such a good one.
You got a favorite Lil Baby?
Drip Too Hard.
Yeah.
I keep fucking rocking with Snow.
That's okay.
My shit.
That's okay. Like shit, man. We all did. We didn't even say what like the Baby song.
I mean, Suge is
that shit is fucking hard.
Yeah. I love that. Yeah.
There's a video. Bootsy like.
Yeah.
Fucking getting
Riding
crunked
to
to that
that
shit.
Yeah.
Taking off his shirt. Yeah, Lil Baby. Yeah. I'm with all that.
Yeah.
They do a song together.
Yeah.
They show all that shit on YouTube.
He was like, yeah, I'm with all that.
Yeah. And you know he is. You know he is.
Really
Like,
with the shit.
Boy, But that boy Bootsy, boy, he be crunk and he smoke a lot of weed and he got a great fade.
Yeah.
A great classic
He got the
fade.
best box.
He got the best classic box fade. Like, if you talking about
Sharp corners.
The best
Yes.
98.
They get out the protractors and the
1990
Yeah.
dude, but like,
he's doing geometry, man.
they even set it up first
chop
before they
them
cut
out.
it, chopped them out.
Yeah, they
It was
chop
like,
that
all
out.
right, we good. And
they
then
probably made a mold of his head.
so they can practice first.
They can
This
do
is how you
it
do a
blind.
boozy
They just
box.
throw
This is
that
a boozy
mold on
box.
there.
But yeah, man, like Lil Baby, man, he doing his thing. I think he is the Jay-Z of the littles and babies.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I can
give
see
this
that.
motherfucker a lot of fucking
You should
belts.
do listen to some of his music, man. He's just killing
I'm
it.
talking about his moves, more so his moves
okay.
than his like him rapping and his beats. And
Let me
that
see
he
if
raps on.
anybody else is on that level. Who is even close?
Nobody ain't got that same. Ain't a lot of dudes got that same work ethic in the game right now, like the Baby and Lil Baby.
You talking about of his generation or just period?
Right now,
of this generation.
Yeah, just generation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That like I've been thinking about that for a while. Like to me, they like represent that like.
And Lil Baby does an interesting
leaders
thing
of the
where
new
he makes it seem cool to work hard. And there's not a lot of people.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people will tell you like, oh, I can go in the booth 3 minutes, make a song. I'm the best. Like I'm a prodigy. And Lil Baby's like, nah, I'm working constantly.
I'm working constantly. Get that
working.
money, little boy.
Yeah.
Get that luck. Get that money, young boy.
He remind me of Lil Wayne. Because Lil Wayne, when he came out, he was
Lil
just
Wayne
like
was
the same thing.
dedicated. No pun
But
intended.
I feel like I feel like Lil Wayne was just high and he just made as many songs.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne reminded me of Tupac where niggas was just like, I'm gonna die soon. I'm just gonna make a bunch of songs.
Yeah.
So I really like that. But I think like outside of just the music game, I think like those two are kind of
They on that deal, no deal shit. Like, I can stand without this deal. Or
Yeah, that's what Lil Baby's like. I don't need a record label deal.
But they just remind me of them dudes. They just remind me of the two drug dealers, 50 Cent and Jay-Z.
Yeah, I get that. I get that comparison a lot.
So let's go to another baby, a classic baby, a
The
historic
greatest baby.
I mean, he may not look the best, but boy, he can fuck up a record. Weezy F Baby. Motherfucker, please say the baby.
Y'all remember when he said the F was for phenomenal and the F is not even phenomenal?
I think the F is for fuck all you bitch niggas who think you can rap better than me in the South or anywhere else between these
The P is
dates
silent.
and this date. Between this Carter and this.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, phenomenal.
Like
Yeah.
y'all two are more super fans of Weezy.
Yeah, I'm
than
a
me.
super fan of Weezy.
Yeah.
You don't really. I mean, you don't dislike him, but you're not like a fan,
Weezy,
right?
so Weezy got some questionable bars.
He definitely did, but he has so many. How could he not?
He still has some great lines. He has some amazing lines.
He's like Floyd Mayweather.
Real G's move silent like lasagna.
And I still fuck with Weezy
Yeah.
super hard. Like I'm like that tier below
yeah,
you as a fan of Weezy. You know what I mean?
bar for bar
Just
the
because
best
I'm
Or like I'm still trying to see a Wayne concert.
yeah,
Like,
just because I'm so like super like, you know what I mean, like he'll give you some bars where you just like, damn, bro, like he got him right there. And sometimes you're like, what the fuck was that shit?
Especially mixtape Weezy, like all those songs that got leaked back in the day. Y'all remember Something You Forgot?
Yeah.
That song, Something You Forgot, that's like one of the hardest songs of all time, like ever.
He just love it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loved music.
He loved rap.
So when was the first time y'all heard Weezy?
First time I fell in love with Weezy.
I was really little, and I didn't want to like him at first.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. I thought it was like not good music for some reason. I was such a Jay-Z. I was going through a really big Jay-Z period or something. I don't know.
I mean, how could you not? Jay-Z was killing it.
Yeah. At that time, like Jay-Z was releasing like this was like right before he started releasing the Black album, and so like but I don't know. I think I heard Wayne say a line. He said something like "Call me toilet paper because I'm the shit" or something like that. And I was like, it's a gross bar.
Yeah.
But then like 2 or 3 years later, I was smoking conscious bud with my friend Terrence, who's now dead.
Sure it was
R.I.P.
conscious? That shit better be conscious because
It was this was back in the day when you couldn't really get that conscious bud. It was weed. It was like con bud.
I was smoking that conscious Reggie.
Yeah, it was. It's like conscious Bush. You know what I mean? But that song, "Best Rapper Alive" from Carter 2 came on, and I was just so high and like listening. I was like, damn, he might. I remember like hitting the blunt and being like, yo, Terrence, like, I think he might be the best rapper alive. Like, like I felt it, and then for like a year, all I listened to was Lil Wayne. Like, if you had some other music, I would pull your aux cord out and throw on some Weezy. I had all his mixtapes. I was super fan.
What about you? When was you first?
Shout out to Paul. Paul was just a guy with Down syndrome who introduced me to Weezy.
Oh, that's crazy.
Through
That's
the Hot Boys.
interesting.
Yeah, Wayne was out here for the handicap too.
Yeah, he's for the handicap too. Paul was this handicap person on our football team, and he was always talking about the Hot Boys and Lil Wayne.
Oh yeah, Squad Up and all that.
Lil Wayne, he's the best rapper alive. I was like, shut the fuck up, you retired motherfucker. And I was just going off. I was just the most non-PC person in the world back in high school.
Yeah.
But when I actually got a chance to listen to the Hot Boys, because he was like the Hot Boys. I mean, it's a New Orleans thing, Hot Boys.
Yeah.
And I'm in Atlanta. I never heard of anything being a hot boy or being a hot boy. But when I first heard it, and I started hearing like Project Chick and I just anything Cash Money. I was just when I got the Cash Money album, I got the
BG, Juvie, they're great artists
Lil
too
Turk,
by themselves. Yeah.
I was it was a new world for me. My life changed.
Yeah.
You love Lil Wayne, huh?
And
What was your favorite like mixtape from Lil Wayne?
Project Chick. Oh, mixtape.
Mixtape.
Sorry for the wait.
Those are good. All those like leak ones. I like
Squad Up. I like the Squad.
The Squad Ups were good.
I did Squad Up with Mac Man.
That was back when Currency was still rapping with him.
Mm-hmm.
And Currency and Wayne together are one of the best combos ever, especially from like when Wayne started doing the droughts.
I still got it.
Shout out for Currency for putting Wayne on Bape.
Yeah. Which caused pretty much the drama. That is like the seed.
Literally caused Pusha T and Drake to be beef.
Yeah, that's like what caused the Drake Pusha T drama.
Yeah.
Wow, that's part of history.
Yeah.
But Squad Up and what song on Squad Up? They did I don't know if it's I Get High remix or
I Get High. That was a Squad Up one, or it might have been. No, I think that was a Squad Up one. I like all those.
The Guess Who's Bizak beat. When they did that beat, him and Mac Man and somebody else.
The Millie beat. Man.
Yes.
Yeah.
That beat was like I was done.
Do y'all remember where you were the first time you heard of Millie? Because that was a really, I feel like that was like the pinnacle.
I think I was listening to Little Brother when I heard it.
That. But when that Millie beat hit,
it was crazy.
Nuts, right? Like, I mean, that was a super defining moment.
Beat is
that was when the Know Your Cap and all that stuff was all that out. Lean Back was out.
Yeah.
So I'll talk
I
about
really
like
Millie.
Me. You didn't like that?
A Millie.
Damn.
Nah.
That shit was ridiculous.
I like the Rebirth album.
Yo, that was the one where you were like dudes who like bars.
She's on fire.
Yo, he said like long and thick like Sicilian hair. Like everything he was saying was like so.
The beat was just too ridiculous.
Oh my God,
I don't care what that motherfucker was saying. He could have said "fuck you, Earl" a billion times.
That shit dope.
That nigga, he killing. That was rap. He rap.
John Witherspoon.
So I first heard Hot Boys. I was fucking with him. Cause I was fucking with the whole Cash Money, Juvenile, all that shit. I was fucking with all that shit at the time.
Yeah,
that was the movement.
This
back
was high
in
school.
Yeah,
I remember, man. All of it. They was just all making moves. Them and No Limit. So, Hot Boys is when I first, and Weezy was writing a lot of that shit at like 2 years old.
Yeah, the wobbly drop, like that whole bling bling, like that. He was like 12, 13 writing songs.
Bling bling. That shit was hard. Every time I come around the city, bling bling. We was killing that shit when we was young. We didn't give a fuck what he was saying.
But I do think he's for sure probably currently the GOAT for Lils and Babies.
Yeah, I would say that. He's like not like the all-time GOAT, but he's the
Godfather.
He's the Godfather, the GOAT of the Lil Babies
and his influence is like undeniable.
Yeah, I mean like his style, he brought in really the whole drug user culture, all the and so like
way to go, Wayne.
I think he helped also bring in like that skateboard rock star.
Yeah, this
lifestyle.
whole I'll call it all Southern rapper.
I get that.
So like that. Yeah. That's what kind of I think.
I appreciate how he stayed dedicated to his label to the end.
Yeah,
yeah.
Even though he almost got killed, even though he OD'd, even though they threw water on him, or threw some shit on him while he was performing.
Yeah,
he just stayed down for the label. People be jumping ship like it ain't shit.
Yeah,
I mean he did say fuck Cash Money and fuck Baby a couple of times.
But Baby was like,
but he stayed on the label.
He stayed on the label. But I mean, Baby, that motherfucker was like his father for real.
I mean, but you know how that relationship was kind of unnatural, but whatever.
I don't know if it.
I'm just saying unnatural. It could be anything.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Up to be debate. Yeah.
Well, Baby is such an interesting character to me because if you start talking about like the fact that he was an older man that was going around and finding young teenage boys to like do music to like that's weird. But somehow it seems normal.
But that was the hood. Know. Like that's where the talent was.
I know.
If you really think about the hood, let's think about it. You started selling. Most of these kids started selling drugs. At least I know this to be true. Motherfuckers started selling drugs at 12. These motherfuckers are adults at 14 years old.
Yeah.
They got all the stories.
I just wish that corporations would do the same. You know how like all these music companies go in the hood find rappers. All these football teams or basketball teams or any other teams.
Yeah, they're finding these prodigies.
They go in the hood. Why don't corporations go in the hood? Hey, we need some tech guys out here. Let's go in the hood and find some techies out here. The hood has everything, not just athletes. It's really crazy.
They want you to pay for college.
Oh, fuck. There you go. That was the end of my. You just shot my fucking shit out.
Which I think is the wackest theory.
You guys think that Baby wasn't doing some like shady stuff a little bit?
As far as
business, like that kind of thing.
I mean, you got to wash shit off. I'm sure.
I don't know. I mean, definitely he was doing some shady shit because every motherfucker during that
period
was doing
that life,
shady shit.
Well, there's still people today that are like complaining they didn't get paid for album art like 20 years ago.
Well, there's a bunch of producers that
everybody cutthroat in this business.
Yeah.
I mean, ain't no friends. Them people from the beginning of time been ripping people off.
But how do you maintain that success? Like if you burn so many bridges, like how is that possible?
People owe you.
You eventually still get paid off of that song somehow, right? So maybe you don't get initial bag, but essentially you get some residuals off of that song, so you just still fuck with it, and it's so huge. It's like, damn, I still made a mill off of this, although I should have.
Oh, you're saying 5. He still gets the residual from?
Well, I'm saying the producer may still get points off of that still, right? He doesn't get an initial bag, but maybe some of them get points off of it. They're like, so fuck it.
Man, Rick Ross said, "Can all the producers please get paid?"
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is, I don't think all of them got $0.
No, I know.
You know what I'm saying? So like, if I get points on that album, maybe I'm getting a kickback, and the kickback number still looks great.
Yeah.
Which makes me still like, all right, I'm still gonna fuck. So I maybe got a $1 or $2 when I actually should have got like 10.
And that's the biggest thing I think that you see happen in not just in hip hop, but like in music or the arts. Like people will oftentimes make, like Nas did with Illmatic, Snoop did with Doggy Style. They'll make these like pieces of art at a very young age where they don't understand like royalties or like the lifetime of money that can be made off of that. And so they'll give away like masters and shit to things that wind up making,
But at the end of the day, like even now, like music has been so devalued. Like really, like now you're making a song just so you can go on tour. Like
right. The tour money is where it's at.
This shit is basically free. You putting out an album for free so you can promote the tour. it's wild, man.
The live performance money is still good,
like
though.
It. I think it's great. It's giving them more freedom because the corporation's been the one that's been sucking the life out of all the artists in it first.
But I would prefer them to get paid for the music and also be able to go on tour.
In an ideal situation, but I get what you're saying. On tour, an artist can go on tour and get their own money.
Yeah.
Not have to worry about a record label like reaching in
like
and
killing
pimping
the
in.
whole pot. Like 80% of it is gone just off the top.
But so, like, do we forgive Baby for what he did to Wayne? Do we even know what he did? Because they dropped that lawsuit. Like, I don't understand. Like, what happened?
There's so much probably in there. I don't know.
He didn't pay Wayne for a bunch of albums. Wayne didn't get the points he should have got on a lot of those albums.
But did you hear the thing that people were saying about how a lot of times, you know, like you've seen the time that like Baby gave Wayne $1 million in a briefcase and like gifting cars and stuff like that.
Yep.
Like where, like sometimes I wonder if Baby was in like Baby's mind. He's like, but you know, you got $1 million in that briefcase. Like that's towards it.
Well,
like I don't. I just feel like that whole situation was
cocaine and heroin and
that
women.
situation was just. I feel like it was more complicated than we were told that it was. Like I feel like most people, especially in the media, took it as like Baby never paid Wayne. I feel like it's probably way more complicated than that.
No, it wasn't Baby never paid Wayne. It's just Baby
owed him $50 million supposedly.
Yeah, because Wayne wasn't getting the points that he should get on the records. So he's getting like, you know, way less. Maybe like say if you say he gets 30% when he should have got like maybe like 30 more % off of that record, he wasn't getting that. So he was getting paid some off of it, but he wasn't getting paid what he should.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking of Wayne making music, I forgot to bring this up. Do you guys have a favorite Wayne song?
Hell yeah, She's on Fire. I don't know, it's just my shit.
No, I don't think I can say a favorite Wayne song.
It's because you have too many?
Too many, yeah.
Give me one that you love to bump.
I said it earlier, but I think Something You Forgot is like such a really cool, deep song. It's got tons of bars.
So it's interesting. My favorite song, and I think the best producer, one of my favorite producers with Lil Wayne is actually Tyler, the Creator. I'm going to play this song right now. This is on Flower Boy. I just love the way he put Wayne sounds so good on jazz shit.
Yeah.
Like it's just, he killing it.
But before you play that, this kind of song kind of makes me think of that, like anytime Lil Wayne does something with Solange, and it's just like super, like, oh damn, this is nice. Like,
and also on the Cherry Bomb album, the song with him, Tyler, and Kanye is just a really dope song too. I may play that later a little bit.
Shout out
the people on YouTube. You probably ain't gonna hear this shit. I'm sorry. YouTube, I'll take it down. Let's see. Let's go. Dropping Seeds. There's a bunch of niggas that ain't heard this shit before. Although it's like a popular. I mean, it's a fairly popular album for Tyler.
It's popular, but not like mainstream.
No, it's popular for Tyler. That's it. He did the lighter.
Yeah.
We're gonna tape their asses. Woo! So I just really like that song because I just feel like dude is just rapping on that shit. You know what I mean?
He just got a way of feeling really comfortable on a beat. Like he always just sounds super
like he on a couch.
Yeah, like he understands.
So every time Tyler fucks with him, he say, "I want that old throwback Weezy."
Yeah.
That's what he wants. He said, "That's exactly what I want."
Well, before we ever even talked about missing old Kanye, like a lot of people were saying they missed old Wayne. Like Wayne has gone through so many different phases, and it's hard not to have like a favorite. But the one thing I think most people are in agreement on is this new rock shit is like
Rebirth.
Yeah, it's not
fucks with it.
Really?
I love the Rebirth album.
With the all the rock stuff, like porn and stuff like that.
All of it. That
all
shit.
Right, so Katie's a bigger Wayne fan than me. I had to take my Wayne hat off when he started doing songs with porn. You might be a stan.
You might be a star.
Yeah, you're to Wayne what I am to like like
I like
Solange or
Da-Da-Doo.
something.
I like all of that shit. I like the Prom Queen with Nicki Minaj.
Oh my god, that song made me want to just die.
What is it called? The Knockout? The Knockout? Whatever that song is. I like the Knockout. That's the one with Nicki Minaj.
I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
Did y'all fuck with the last Carter?
No.
I didn't fuck with it.
Carter 5.
It's out of context. You can't vibe with it because it belonged back in the day.
Yeah, they took songs from like 10 years ago or whatever. You can hear that they're 10 years old.
It's out of context. That's the only thing wrong with it.
There were some songs on there that felt dope.
Context.
But overall, I didn't like that.
If they get in the DeLorean and take that Carter 5 and put it back where it's supposed to be, it probably would be better, but nah.
All right, so we're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to lighten it up.
Yeah.
A little smooth motherfucker. One of the greatest writers /
smoothest
R&B
ever.
producers ever.
Katie.
Baby is Kenny Babyface Edmonds. Babyface. Before we do that, we're going to put some respect on Tracy motherfucking Edmonds' name.
Why?
Stanford graduate.
Okay.
Fucking makes $5 million a year.
After she married.
No. She could have made that. She's the CEO of her company.
Now.
Like, I'm just saying,
What
like.
kind of company? I don't wait.
Just
And so she produces movies, shows,
Yeah.
some of the biggest.
She got the name, like the dude,
but he
Ray
don't
Kroc.
do shit. He don't do
like
shit.
Ray Kroc stole McDonald's.
He don't
She
do
just got
shit.
the name
But
on it.
I'm just saying, if she is a clout chaser, then every motherfucking woman I ever know is a clout chaser.
Who says she's a clout chaser though?
You said she was a clout chaser.
I'm saying before her name was Edmonds, what did she do? What was her resume?
I think a bunch.
she was a Stanford graduate.
that means
nigga.
she was on the way.
What
Okay.
the fuck are you talking
So
about?
women go to school.
Nigga,
Congratulations.
she went to fucking Stanford, nigga.
She ain't the only. She's not the
I'm
only.
Googling,
She's
I'm
not the only
Googling.
bad chick that went to Stanford.
I'm Googling.
But I'm saying, you acting like she ain't accomplished shit. Like she's some thought that walked up to Babyface and like, nigga, let me fucking suck your dick.
Yeah, I forget how fine she is.
She is fine as
Super
fuck.
fine. She like Vanessa Williams.
Fine as fuck.
She's super fine.
Yeah, she's not, and she
Doing her job.
definitely,
Numerous awaards on her own accord.
she definitely was doing stuff.
We ain't gonna
before
fuck
Babyface.
over this black woman on this show. That motherfucker is the real deal. $30 million net worth. Sanders got $41 million. That motherfucker is base. She don't need that nigga.
I mean, she beat him up, did she?
She don't need that nigga.
I mean,
Did Babyface get beat up by his girl?
not Babyface. Dion. Dion got beat up by her.
No, she beat up.
No, who beat up Dion? Not her.
Dion, so his
Dion-
other wife beat him
yeah.
up. That
I'm
crazy
getting-
chick.
I'm getting
Now
them all
she
mixed
was
up.
probably a clout chaser.
I'm getting them all mixed up. They all fall in the same.
But I think her, because she is in the entertainment industry, she obviously are meeting entertainers. Like a chick making $30 million, I'm never gonna meet her. Like it literally, our circles are so far apart that I would never even get a chance to meet her. But if I do,
She
I'm
might want
hollering.
some Roscoe's chicken and waffles. You never know.
I might holler though.
I wish this Wikipedia on her was better. But I do feel like if she went to Stanford, she was already on the way.
I mean, she gets props, but I mean, a lot of people,
I mean,
a lot of
what we
women
could-
go to those schools to catch
But what I'm saying,
people like that.
but the
What?
point
You go to
is that
Stanford?
she didn't need
Yeah.
Babyface.
You that fine? You
If
ain't
I,
gotta
if
go.
I was fine, and the better my chances.
makes no
if I
fucking
was
sense.
If I was a thought in training,
No, Katie, if
I
you
would
were
go
fine,
there.
you'd be
I
shaking
wanna-
your booty on
Exactly,
Instagram.
on Instagram,
Bro,
nigga.
you'd be
What the fuck?
popping
You
on a
don't gotta
G-string
go to
every
college?
morning.
because you would have a better life, the
Nigga.
side piece
Oh
of
my
a
God.
CEO
Dude.
rather than being a side piece of a rapper.
KD, nigga.
Yeah.
Real, be
A
real.
chick
Man,
that-
what the fuck you talking
A
about?
Yeah.
fine ass chick. I don't give a fuck. She went
Katie
to college.
is out here twerking
Nigga, what
for
the fuck
sure.
you talking about? What kind
Katie
of-
is
Man, I would be
twerking.
twerking for the elite. For the real.
Katie is in the VIP
I would
room at
want
Magic
the money
City.
that damn
Nigga,
fold versus the money that jingle.
Hoes on the stroll twerk for the elite.
Yo.
You ain't gotta go to college for that shit.
Katie's got the most
Yes, they
premium
do.
You must have
Snapchat
been in the
ever.
right
Dude,
college.
what do we got? A billionaire for the Patriots. Where did he get caught? Let's talk about
the
that.
Oasis Day Spa.
Average ass day spa.
Couple
nigga.
handies. Looking for
That's
some
what it
handies.
is. You ain't gotta go to school for that shit. A hoe will be a hoe, and we gonna like it because we're men and we hoes too.
I feel like Katie definitely is twerking on the premium Snapchat. Like
Yeah.
he's like buy my
She
premium
got it.
Snapchat.
She-
Like one cheek, two cheek.
Yo,
Look at all these chicks these rappers get, man. These chicks ain't going to college. They
Straight out the flame.
They stripped out the phone. Yeah, they straight out the flame.
But
yo, you think Katie's making people? You think Katie's making people sign NDAs when he's thotting around?
hell
Yeah, that's
no,
the
I
new
need-
thing.
I
You
need-
gotta
I
get
need
that
more
NDA
traffic.
signed.
Tell them.
Hey, we too over this. We
Can he
smash.
making it clap? Tell them. Trap powder.
We gotta smash. We gotta
Soldier
smash.
boy, tell 'em.
We gotta smash chicks. We know, man. These days, man, you gotta like vet them. I'm looking at your credit score.
Yeah, you can't know nothing.
You got to throw an application.
Yo, doing anything with a stranger in this day and age is wild. That's crazy.
You get caught up, man. Like, I mean, you would get caught up.
I don't want to.
How you get new hoes?
How you find a new woman now?
It's so out of whack now. It's so uncomfortable meeting
You
new
gotta
people.
swipe. You gotta swipe. You gotta run that risk.
That's what for y'all
and
women.
The thing is, people are putting so much of their business out. It's still like it's so sketchy now.
Yeah,
people are putting out more information about their personal life than ever, but then it is like the most dangerous.
And there's some people out there trying to like just date, like, and typically a person could be allowed. to
you mean
date.
like actually date?
Yeah, actually date.
Yeah,
and then there's a motherfucker that's gonna throw you up on Instagram like y'all went on one damn date and now y'all they looking at you like.
Well, they might blog about you if you didn't pay for the date. This motherfucker didn't pay for my date.
We got Dick Yelp now. Like we got Dick Yelp to deal with.
This is fucking ridiculous, bro.
The dick wasn't all that.
Have you heard about Dick Yelp? Dick Yelp. It's a Twitter where girls go online and give Yelp reviews of the dick they just got.
That shit is ridiculous.
So I choked on the dick.
No, you're like he had a 7 out of 10 dick. This is what he did. This is what was good. This is what was bad.
I'm so scared. I did not know there was a Dick Yelp.
No, there's a Dick Yelp. It's a terrifying day and age to date.
Well, do they got a twat Yelp? If your stuff stink?
I think they made a pussy Yelp out of like trying to fight the system.
But I don't think it's relevant to everyday people. I don't know if we get enough. I don't think we get that much variety to be like
but like how you really rating like
unless you like a football player, then the same girl,
a prostitute,
the same circular girls.
Yeah.
That's the only way I'll go get pussy reviews.
How you getting that much dick?
How much traffic is in this?
So where your rating is relevant, you're not.
No, it's not one person rating. Bunch of girls.
What I'm saying is your individual. Like on Amazon, you got these top raters.
Right.
How the fuck can a motherfucker really be a top rater if you've got to be a thought of a prostitute?
Yeah, because
why the fuck the validity of that platform is whack as fuck.
I think
somebody just hating on people.
Ferg said it I think Dick Yelp's mostly for hating. But Ferg, you just said great. It's like you can't date anymore. You can't date anymore.
You can't actually date.
You gotta fuck around or like you just gotta I don't know what you
gotta come in agreement. You gotta sign a contract. Okay, we're gonna fuck a few times and
I'm trying to.
You gonna be cool. I'm gonna be cool.
Y'all depress me. I need to get married tomorrow. Or some shit.
I'm in a relationship. I'm chilling. Yeah, I'm chilling.
You on your way,
I'm
man.
chilling.
Get out these streets.
I got a
man.
queen at home. She's
man.
cooking dinner right now. I'm chilling.
She got a clone.
And she cleaning up too. Shit,
that's even better.
Nice.
You should kiss her feet when you get home.
I do kiss her feet, man. She can do whatever she wants. Tell her to sit on my face.
She get the check too?
She's out here making money too. I'm pretty sure she makes more money than I do.
Oh man,
she's a baller. Yeah,
she's a baller. Let me borrow $20 though.
I'm trying to hold some too.
She
I'm
like, pay for all of us.
Let's get this joint checking account. Let's go.
Yo, hurry up, man. Let's get this shit together so we can join.
I'm taking applications. Anybody like his girl? Anybody that's like that?
So I know, right? We putting in application right now. I'm gonna put up a form on the website.
Please,
hire an application, and
we're gonna start.
Please apply
in the link below. But back to Babyface.
Put it in Indeed or something.
Yeah, Babyface. So, dude wrote some of the most amazing songs. I mean,
best.
Yo, I ain't gonna front. Yo, because my mom took me to see Waiting to Exhale and shit. Yo, that fucking...
you and your mom. Shout out to your moms.
My mom's, that's all I had.
You have like one of the coolest moms ever. I'm so jealous.
Amazing. I can talk to my mom about all
Oh my God, yeah.
Yo, but that Waiting to Exhale soundtrack, shit, that motherfucker was fire.
Yeah.
Shoot, baby. And then don't it got that Mary J. Blige joint on
I'm
there?
pretty sure, yeah.
Not Gonna Cry.
Oh, I'm not gonna. Damn, nigga, Babyface.
Yo, Katie really knows his R&B.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, he's in.
Especially that era, boy.
Yeah.
Like that era right there is.
That's my life.
Ridiculous. And then you got to think of, man, I only think of you on 2 occasions. That's day and night. The Deal, Jerry Curl, boy, they had a great Jerry Curl too. They're not beating Michael on it because theirs was too wet. That means that shows like less money than Mike.
I just think it's so nuts. Dude worked with everybody from Patti LaBelle to Lil Wayne.
Oh yeah, he's worked with
like that. He worked with Pink and NSYNC.
I mean,
he worked with NSYNC.
There's probably not an artist he hasn't worked with.
He's like Quincy Jones, but
That fucking Don't Get Comfortable. Oh my
oh
god.
yeah, on that Lil Wayne.
That beat
that
you
one's
made-
great.
that was
with
with Kanye.
I know, such a trio, right?
Dude, he made everybody be able to play the guitar. I'm gonna tell you why. Because on that, you could just tap the guitar, you just go. When can I see
Sing
you?
it, Ferg.
You
better sing
you
it,
ain't
Ferg.
you ain't got to play the guitar. You just tap that
Yeah,
shit.
just hit that four count.
I'm about to throw my panties.
Where
Throw my panties in.
heart
Somebody give me some
ever
panties.
is.
Throw them panties.
I'm just telling you, like,
Yo, he won Grammy Producer of the Year 3 years in a row.
Do you think he better than Brian?
That's never
So
been
he's
done.
better than Brian McKnight?
yes,
Yeah.
he is.
I think his discography. This
His
is nuts.
combination
Like,
of
yeah.
production and writing is.
Yeah,
And every.
Never
I mean,
mind.
he did
I
stuff
take
for
that.
Kenny G. What?
Yeah, he definitely did.
Fucking
some
like,
shit. That motherfucker's work with everybody.
I like. He's
that nigga worked with Trump on the album. Probably
him
one time.
probably. That's
Tekashi
not. It
6ix9ine.
just wasn't released.
He did one with
Yeah,
Tekashi.
he got 6ix9ine.
He did
joint
the
on
whole
way.
Obama like playlist for his
Who
2008
does
record.
better Mariah Carey music, The Dream or Babyface?
Jermaine Dupri.
Jermaine
You
Dupri.
guys love Jermaine.
Because he
fucking rock with
made
Jermaine.
he made the best hits for Mariah. He made Mariah's biggest hits.
Well,
did,
you're
yeah,
right. No,
he
you're
did,
right.
he
You're right.
did.
In terms of album sales, yeah. I got in my fan bag.
But you could think, but if we're talking about sound,
I'm a huge Dream fan. Like the way y'all feel about Jermaine.
How many songs did he? Yeah, you know how many
A
songs?
bunch. I mean, I can't say a number.
I mean,
but
my
he did.
favorite Mariah
can't
song is
remember all
I Will
those.
Always Be, You Would Always Be My Baby.
Oh,
That shit. And that shit bangs.
Oh, my joint. Me and Mariah. Go back like baby the pacifier. Oh, dirty dog, no lie. Why he look so drunk? The baby hot like fire. Jump. Let me see you doing the stomp. Oh, baby, walk down every. You can't dance, Mariah, but you be looking good. Talking sweet and
That's
look.
back when Mariah used to be super fine. I don't know what
Oh,
she
my
now.
God. She got this weird look now.
Yeah, she look like a...
Well, you know she's like got a huge pill problem, right? Like Mariah Carey loves some drugs. I feel bad.
You've
for
been
her.
rich so long, you just...
Hey, don't you say about that. About
Yeah.
Mariah.
No, I mean I love Mariah.
She do CBD. That's all she do.
She's just doing a little bit of CBD oil.
You know everybody in that.
Do y'all remember when she showed up to TRL, high out her mind?
It probably may not be pills. It may be the fact that she is a fucking alcoholic.
No, I mean I think she's definitely drinking
Have
too.
you ever
She's
heard the
drinking-
Nori story
Yeah,
about Mariah Carey coming
yeah,
in and drinking wine?
yeah.
Like she like all that shit.
Yeah,
I think them motherfuckers drink
She's
Alizé.
she's trying to black
She was
out.
like, yeah,
Like that's what Mariah Carey wakes up and she's like, "How can I go back to sleep?" Like that's
yeah.
like she's like
So
that.
I
Like,
don't know Mariah Carey. I don't know specifically if she's alcoholic, but stories have been told that she definitely is a wino.
Yeah.
I can believe it. I mean,
Yeah.
shit.
So like, all right. So if we go back to
She
the
got
whole,
30 years in the game.
I can't find a
the
quick
fuck you
number on how much Dream
I'm
did
trying
for
to remember
Mariah.
a
But
song. Like what was name
Dream
you remember
song?
like a song that he did where
this Wikipedia is so trash too. Let me just go to the rest of the
I can't remember. I can't remember.
I
the
mean, it's
song.
Vision of Love.
bunch,
Vision of
dude.
Love. That's an old Mariah.
Nah, it would have had to been newer. Like it had to been like 2000s on somewhere around there. Maybe 2005 on.
All I want
Let's get. I'll look it up for another
Christmas.
episode.
Okay, yeah.
What
yeah.
if we
we'll
did
put a
that
pin on
song? All I
Or
want
put me on after the episode too.
Yeah.
All I want for Christmas. That's not
No, that's before the Dream. I'm
that's
pretty
before
sure
the Dream. Yeah,
that Christmas album of hers is. That's
that
got to
shit
be
is
some
huge.
JD.
that chick will make $1 million a year off of that one fucking song.
I get in arguments with people about Mariah Carey. She like by fact, and I got the numbers on this, has the best voice of anyone like ever. It's her and Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses.
What about
Oh,
Emotions?
is that like they have like a
Their
a
octave
little
range.
survey or something?
Yeah,
of them?
well, no, they're octave range.
Oh yeah. She
Talking about,
got
like,
a crazy
Tyler?
album.
Their octave range is greater than any other person
I
ever.
wonder if that does.
not better than Prince?
No, yeah.
No, it's better than
Mariah
Prince.
Carey has a way high. Prince's octave
you
range
never
was
heard
not that.
in the song?
Yeah,
That like
Mariah Carey
really
can go from
high-ass-
low to the highest sound, like
But the
more than
question is,
anybody else.
does that
Whistling.
say
more than Whitney Houston.
But does
Like,
that mean you are a better singer?
I
I
To the
wonder.
range.
So, and this is where you start to get into like, how do you
Yeah.
define best?
Yeah.
I think range definitely is a huge
it's a
component.
point- it's a huge component. Like, you
But,
could
but
put
like
back-
SZA has like half a range.
Yeah.
SZA can go like half an octave. She stays just in that high
There's just some
falsetto,
motherfuckers that just
but she's great at singing.
some motherfuckers that do well at song. I mean,
The Dream has a terrible voice, but he's great at
almost probably at Mariah Carey on that octave level is Stephanie Mills, but she's not there, but she definitely is close.
There are a few people that have that octave range that Mariah has. Nobody has. Axl Rose technically can go as many octaves, but Mariah obviously goes higher.
Axl Rose has surgery. Mariah got
you think that voice is surgically?
Yeah, I think it's Mariah. I think Mariah's naturally. Axl Rose.
Yeah, you don't want that Guns N' Roses smoke. They got talk about some super fans.
He got that same Michael Jackson surgery. Michael should have got his a little bit later. Probably get a little bit higher on that.
That there is that rumor that he got chemically castrated.
Who?
MJ.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Axl Rose.
Yeah, a lot of people say that MJ's Joe Jackson chemically castrated or had Michael Jackson chemically castrated so that he would have that falsetto.
Think about if that's true or not.
That is
well, it's a thing. I forget what it's called, but there's a type of opera singer, like all the way back to like way back in the day, from Italy, and they would chemically castrate themselves so they could hit those high opera notes or whatever.
All right.
But anyways, Babyface.
We got Babyface. he is a babyface. Although now he got kind of the Lawrence Fishburne crater face.
It's so nuts. I thought earlier I was like, "Am I racist?" He looks just like Lawrence Fishburne.
Well, he got that same Lawrence Fishburne disease right now, where you got a big ass holes in your. I don't know if it's the actual disease, but it's like big ass craters in your like.
Yeah, he's got rough skin.
Shout out to Snow that didn't even think about, am I being racist?
Yeah,
just say this shit.
Yeah.
That's what the white people are like these days. They like actually.
They're like, wait, was I just racist?
They got an internal check now. Like
is that
the good white people, not the bad white people.
The white people on podcasts, on hip hop podcasts.
Shit, I gotta.
They don't even say. They don't even say nigger in their mind. Like
in my head.
In their head, he couldn't even process nigger when I said it. Like he was like
I just don't hear it.
It's like not on the access list.
Yeah, like that's how good our hip hop white friends are. They don't even fucking process the word nigger. Like
that's what's up.
What's that? So I honorable mention this dude Babyface Nelson.
I was happy to see you have that on the list.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You gotta get the dude. He rolled with John Dillinger. He had the most FBI kills or some shit like that. So he's a real hood. I mean, if you talk about the Baby and Lil Baby and these hood ass dudes, this is a straight up hood ass white dude.
And one thing I know about Babyface Nelson is, unlike all the babies today, he hated being called Babyface. He did not want to be known as a baby.
He probably shoot your ass then.
Yeah, he.
Damn.
Yeah, he would definitely shoot you with that Tommy gun
That's
too.
such a fucking great name, and he had a baby.
He had a baby face. He wore that little hat too. That hat did not help. Anytime he put on that kind of hat, I don't know what you call that.
Yeah, I don't know
Fedora?
what the shit's called.
Nah, like the.
It's the weird ass regular like broke ass nigga
newsboy hat.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's what it's called.
Like that.
Yeah.
How the fuck did you know that?
Yeah, that is crazy.
How did I know that was?
Because
I
said
answer?
Bullshit hat, and he was like, oh,
I look up random bullshit.
It's fedora.
All I could think of is a coal miner wearing that shit.
Yeah. little Annie Orphan or something like that. All right, but you know what? Can we jump to this next one?
Yeah, we can jump to this next shit.
Might be my favorite white rapper. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I know that's mad controversial.
You can catch me outside.
Bhad Bhabie.
Bhad Bhabie. This is where the industry is gone, right? Mm-hmm. So Epic Records will basically. So anybody right now, you got 1 million followers, go to Epic Records and try to get a record deal.
Yeah. If you can go viral on the internet, you can get a record deal from Epic.
Because this is why. Because what we know, and Epic is smart. What we know about social media is that your followers are really fucking followers.
Yeah.
And you can galvanize them to go anywhere. You look at Rihanna. Well, she got like 70-something million followers.
And they're devoted to her.
Look, her fucking company is instantly huge.
Yeah.
So Bhad Bhabie, huge amount of followers from the whole Dr. Phil. You can catch me outside. So that white girl talking like she got that flavor. You know what the flavor I'm talking about.
She definitely puts on an accent. That's for sure.
Yeah. So and she got big off of that. So Atlantic was like, "Yo, we're gonna sign you for a deal. we're gonna write great records for you, and that's just it. And she can she can
ride a beat well.
She can ride a beat. You give it a lyrics, you give it a beat. She riding them songs be hitting. I can't front.
Yeah, I think you put it in here, but that Kodak Black songs is actually like a very listenable song.
Yeah. I mean, like I can't front. Like I'm like, The chick is doing her thing.
Yeah.
I haven't heard it.
She's also apparently making a ton of money.
I seen her on Drake.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Was she on
apparently
Drake?
apparently she's on her business shit too.
She's a multimillionaire.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
she definitely like is in a, if she does thing right, she don't have to work no more.
My first reaction with her was like I rolled my eyes and I'm like, oh, another one. This is so annoying. But now I don't know. Like I don't mind. Like I kind of enjoy watching like her antics or whatever. I don't know how to explain it. Like it's just gonna be interesting to see where she goes from here.
So I saw her on. So she got this Snapchat shit. It's like a Snapchat show. I saw her a few times on there, and it's like her mom, bodyguard, manager, all interacting.
Yeah,
Her mom is fucking crazy.
her mom definitely seems crazy.
I understand why she's the way she is.
Right,
Because her mom is fucking nuts.
right.
And so now she only 16 years old. Like
Yeah,
now she's pushed out in the spotlight. She kind of trying to get her shit together, but she got anger problems
Yeah.
because her mom's is such a wishy-washy, crazy-ass motherfucker. She never had like any like stable situation in her house. So you understand why.
Oh, so she's a regular kid.
yeah,
She's a regular kid,
yeah.
right?
She's a dysfunctional regular family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yep. So but she's just living her life in front of everybody. You know what I mean?
She gonna turn out to be like Eminem or something.
Nah, maybe not, but she'll probably.
Not that far. Huh?
Yeah, that
Pause.
motherfucker's crazy. She might be pregnant
Stop the
though.
bus. Oh,
and
shit.
so
I heard
probably-
about that.
She might. I don't know if she's pregnant now, but just saying in a couple of years she will definitely probably be pregnant. She was. Y'all saw some shit about her and
When
YNBA.
yeah, there's so many fucking Y's now.
I know.
we
That's
need
the
to do one
next.
on
That's the
Ys.
next one.
Yeah.
Her and Trippie Redd had something too.
Yeah, they talk
Ugh.
about
Weird,
that.
yeah, weird.
The fuck.
Yeah,
Weird.
Trippie, what house?
And
He
he
like
and,
19 or something.
and she was like 14.
Yeah.
So it's a little weird.
That's a little bit weird. And right now she's battling with NBA about some shit like him wanting her, but his ex is saying nah, he want me, blah blah blah. Some dumbass shit.
Yeah,
I don't even know how old that fool is.
she definitely she's doing something to have a lot of older guys saying a lot of really dumb things.
I mean,
Yeah,
I would
she
like
fucking, that's what she-
like for Atlantic to kind of like, kind of bottle up like her look a little bit, like, because the girl just got too much stuff out there at her age. You know,
Hey
what I
man,
mean?
just say it. Titties is out.
Yeah, she's
Might put the
know
titties
it.
up.
The Atlantic
Where the
got her-
mamas at?
Atlanta got this young girl out there with everything out. It's everything. So like they
She
should
lost
chill on
in
that.
they do seem like they're trying to Iggy Azalea her a little bit.
Who was that? I think it was it Dame Dash? Yeah, Dame Dash was like, yo, I ain't even gonna listen to this song. Like what she talking about and what she wearing, like there's no way as a grown man I could be looking at this and listening to this. Like it make no sense. It's
I think I saw that same video on the internet.
yeah, so
But Bhad Bhabie, I don't know. I'm interested to see more of her. It's interested to see her grow up. Interested to see if she can get away from that mom.
yeah, I mean, it's interesting, man. Like this game, like shoot, it's out here. Like it's just new shit going on now.
Yeah,
YouTube is taking over music.
yeah,
Oh,
it
shit.
really is. People need to pay
Been
attention
taking
to
over
it.
music. Fucking Soulja Boy. I mean, Soulja Boy is basically a YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah.
I like Bhad Bhabie better than the next baby though. The next baby
yeah.
I can't stand.
Yo, I don't even. I just learned about this bitch. Like this chick. Like
This person.
Bitch.
we such chauvinist.
Say it like
dicks.
short. Bitch.
So fucked up as individuals. I just learned about this chick like probably like a few days ago.
Yeah, I mean
So,
this is a
Baby
recent news
Goth,
to me,
like-
but
Who?
Baby Goth.
Baby Goth. She's basically like a weird ass.
No, she looks like if Hot Topic rapped. Like if Hot Topic the store started rapping, it would be Baby Goth.
She's like
got
a
some
weird.
bands
She's
on.
like a weird ass goth popish, hip hopish, weird thing like that exists, and I'm like what the fuck is this? And she
The girl on
she
CSI?
popping. She got the song with Trippie Redd.
Like a Spice Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trippie Redd and someone else is on that video in that.
Yeah. Who was the other person?
Lil Xan.
Lil Xan is in that.
Yeah,
video.
who I also can't stand.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can't. Lil Xan just got to point a gun at a dude for this.
And
talking
he
about-
dropped, speaking of white people saying the N-word, Lil Xan dropped the N-word hard.
video?
Yeah, where he was waving the gun
Oh
too.
damn.
He dropped
But
the
like,
N-word
White people
hard.
are saying that shit. What the fuck you
No,
think?
I said.
Niggas?
I was talking. I know, right? I was talking about my podcast friends. No one in here who's white is saying the N word or know what the N word is. They've never seen it.
I've never seen it.
Never seen.
Never heard it.
But
Lil Xan definitely. He was out here acting wild.
The dude was another troll. The dude ran up on him talking shit.
Yeah.
Xan pulled.
I will say I feel bad for Lil Xan because I feel like he can't step outside now without somebody trying to try him.
I was trying to fuck with him. So I mean, he did as far as the gun shit. He was like, all right, these trolls fucking with motherfuckers. Now rappers.
We need to talk about that next show.
Yeah, so trolling. These trollings are getting
control.
More. Look, one of these trolls are gonna die, man. Like
100%, 100%.
Like motherfuckers, you are getting like these rappers now. They are on alert because the whole Triple X shit, the Nipsey shit. You are going to get shot.
Yeah.
Stop fucking doing this shit for clout because you ain't getting enough followers off that shit for your life. For your life, right? It's just fucking stupid. Man.
You gonna die for likes?
Yo, when we get popping, we punching every motherfucker in the face.
I'm gonna do like Russ and just get a really big good security team. I'm Lil, man. I will fight, but I don't want to. I'm little.
I haven't felt the face on my fist in a little while. So I want to get like I just want to.
Yo, man, I've been doing conscious bud. I'm on peace and love, dude.
Yeah, I'm on peace and love too.
I'm all here for this.
I'm too old for that bullshit.
Good time.
Don't worry about me. I ain't doing that.
I'm gonna get a big.
It depends on if I'm on my meds. If my meds on, I'm good. If I ain't on my meds, you done fucked up today.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, man. Like
I'm be on that Bomb B shit. Fucking your shit up.
I thrive on that adrenaline. I was into sports, and a lot of people don't know I love to fight too.
Yeah, Ferg will slap a hoe. That's for sure. But we can agree, Baby Goth is not it, right?
Yeah, she's definitely not it.
That's my least favorite baby.
You never know, man. You never know. You got to give them a chance.
No, I'm not saying she.
See, you
can't.
sound like one of the old heads out here that's talking about mumble rappers and shit.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
Baby Goth might be really some good shit.
But we just talked about a whole
dick
bunch
riding the other babies.
We just talked about a list of babies
we
and
like.
Riding all the other baby dicks.
I like Bhad Bhabie. I just don't like Baby Goth. I listen to her music.
If you like
Bhad
Bhabie, then you saying you like Baby, don't like Baby Goth is just like you just feel like she wet.
Baby.
You pedophiles all over baby dick.
All right, so we're gonna talk about a man right now that's dear and near to me and KD's heart.
Yeah, I want to hear y'all's perspective on this.
He's basically like our hero.
What, James Brown?
Baby D.
Oh fuck! What you talking about?
Oh my gosh, your East Side brethren.
Yeah, because he came out when I was in middle school or sixth grade.
When the atrium was still
you pretty much
popping.
learned to dance off of Baby D because Baby D from
Baby D and Camp.
It was like
changed the
I remember
like workout
Camp.
slash dance.
I remember Camp.
You dance as fast as you can. You sweating, you dancing. The girls going, ooh, he can dance.
He can do it. That boy
Baby D would get you some booty or he let you get some booty or something.
He would have you fighting people. Like East Side, West Side. I mean, the whole camp, like the two-step, it going two-step.
Yeah,
like that's the new era.
Noise and stuff.
That's the new era camp. But like Baby D, man, he was a legend for like a good period of time, man.
When was he like at like what years were his peak?
Probably like 2000.
Baby D? I would say 97.
But no, that's when he started. But his peak was during the war time. So it was probably like East Side, West Side beef.
Oh, yeah.
That was his peak.
Yeah, like
so
2000.
2000s and something like that. Probably until like at least like 2005-ish. He was. I think he went to jail. He went to jail at some point though. So
he has a surprisingly active Wikipedia.
That motherfucker did so many songs and features that it was.
He just totally off the radar for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But for people who from the East Side and people that
grew
from
the ATL, was
if you didn't catch him at the beginning, you're not gonna catch him.
If you was in the club at that time,
you had to be there from the beginning to find him.
Like that.
He's not somebody you're not gonna find like out.
There'll be very few. There'll be some kids that was born in the early 80s that know Baby D because you was in the club at the time.
Yeah, all his shit was in the club. Music is not like it is now. All his shit banged out in the club.
Yeah.
Straight club.
And
shit.
afterwards, there were going to be shots fired.
Yeah, after the club, you getting shot or somebody getting shot.
Yo, if Baby D say he's showing up to a club, don't fucking go to that club if you want to live. Yeah. Although I would go to the warehouse.
I would still go because that's when the girls are twerking the most. Oh my God.
The warehouse is one of the worst clubs to go to if you want to survive in life.
But that was one of the most. That's one of the epic institution clubs.
But.
I got told twice.
I would even go to the warehouse if Baby D was at the warehouse.
Man, mushed by the security at first. But I escaped them though when I got back in there.
You got that
The girls
juke.
were just going.
Yeah, but Baby D is just, I mean, he kind of built Oop Camp. And so I wanted to also ask, like, so he's definitely a legend, bro, to like real
Like
ATL
local.
dudes. Yeah, he's a local legend. He made money, man. You could be rich off of just Atlanta shit, you know?
A lot of people did.
He lost a lot just because of the whole jail thing. But
Yeah, it looks like he was on some cocaine trafficking.
oh yeah, you
Yeah,
definitely.
you kind of.
Them dudes was in between. They was on. You know.
It's kind of like the hobbies in the east side of Atlanta.
Yeah, that's
Cocaine is a
actually
hobby.
that's your hobby. Like you may play basketball. Some people do just sell coke.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's part of the hobby.
2 year bid though. That's no fun.
Nah, but it ain't the worst, you know. And he was smart. If I fuck with cocaine, 2 years, I'm out.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. So I was also asking about, like, I was trying to figure out because I hadn't been following them in a while, like if Oop Camp or Big Oop Records was still rocking.
They are.
So
Are they?
yeah, I mean they're
Name only.
yeah.
T-shirt
So
only.
I found like 3 artists, like
Put your T-shirt on. You with Oom Count.
what Tay Drain is like a rapper. He doesn't have a lot of followers, like 5,000 followers. But I was on their YouTube page, so they got a lot of old stuff on there too.
Yeah.
So it's a good little
That's
watch.
our era, so I don't know.
Yeah, but then he got like this dude, Big Corey. He's actually a pretty good producer.
Really?
But he also raps too. He doesn't have many followers. And the most promising person is Shantae Renee. She has like 42,000 followers. She just has that whole sexy vibe. Like,
Oh, yeah.
she real
Like Sarah from
Oh, my
Making of the Band.
Sarah. Nah, she got more. Like Sarah was Sarah couldn't really be sexy because she was
Trash.
too church. She was trash with it. No, she's really like doing her whole like Rihanna like show a little bit.
Is she from the island?
Nah, I don't know.
From the
I don't know
island
where
of
she's
Decatur.
from.
Island of
I
Decatur.
don't know where she's from, but that's the most.
I-
Part.
3
She got a song with T-Pain, your boy.
In the
I fucks with it then.
least sexist way, we got to do a like best looking women alive right now. I feel like my number one's gonna be Thick Riri, and Thick
Yeah, Thick Riri
Riri
is
over everything for me.
I love all the chicks that like who are like
She sold her soul to be sexy. Chicks can't be that sexy.
semi petite.
On purpose.
I love them semi petite girls that have gone to kind of get a little bit thick.
Like they're a little bit, they're big at the same time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're not completely big, but
They're,
like
they're big and they're
like
thick
the
and
whole
right.
Rihanna type.
I'm prejudiced against sexy people. I hate you.
I love
I
sexy
just
people.
shots fired.
That's why I
Yo,
love
I can't
myself
believe
so
much.
Ferg. I
Man.
can't believe Ferg let you live speaking ill on Rihanna's name like that. Did
just
you hear
saying,
him
bro, I
just
be hating.
subliminally dissing Riri?
I mean, I'm not a huge fan like that. I just like the way she look.
Yeah.
I just hate you because I was like, your life is so easy. Everybody wants to fuck you and give you money all the time. I hate you so much.
I don't. You can't disrespect her. But anyways, yeah, I don't.
So I'm going to die by sexy people. They gonna-
I gotta do some more research on this Baby D. He's got history.
Do a little more research on Baby D and Oom Camp as
I know Oomp Camp. I remember we used to dance to their stuff.
but go back a little bit further.
I don't think that
Go back a little further than Two Step and see.
in
like-
2000 I was like a little too young to really
Yeah.
be like getting in the
Yeah, it's
local
more
bag
an old
like
head type
that.
of deal.
Yeah. So all right, we've been talking about early on
What you talking
when
about,
we
Willis?
referenced God and the whole
God.
Baby D. I mean the baby thing.
Oh.
You talked about baby Jesus
We
and
talking about God up
the
here?
true
Straight heathen.
real big baby Jesus. Oh, dirty bastard. Is also a baby and is on our motherfucking list. Wu-Tang Clan all day. Throw your
Shibby,
W's up
shibby,
right
yo.
now.
Ain't
All
nothing
of
to
you.
fuck with.
Shout out to
you
Japan. We're making you feel good now, right now.
Shaolin.
So let's talk about old baby Jesus, the soul of Wu-Tang Clan.
You think he's the soul?
He is the soul.
They just did a big.
He's definitely part of the
a tribute.
big part of the energy, huh?
before, Meth is now taking over that, but I think anybody in Wu-Tang would tell you that is the soul of that group. The glue. It gave them that whole off-style aesthetic where it was just like, you can tell these fools was different.
He was the
Definitely
glue.
different.
I think he was the glue.
James was telling me off camera there's a video from MTV from back in the day where they did like a day in the life with Old Dirty Bastard.
Mm-hmm.
And they just follow him around and shit. I've got to find that.
He talking about having food stamps. Like, yeah, I don't care about having food stamps. You know what I mean? That's just money. It's good. You know what I mean? I do what I can. Oh my God. You know his album art is a fucking EBT card.
Yeah.
It was his girl's EBT card, and he put his face on it. She was like, that's his. He was. This motherfucker was so ill. He talking about it. I done had gonorrhea. It's like, I don't care. I done had gonorrhea before. Ain't that bad? Like, that motherfucker was ill, man.
He's not that bad, OD?
He's not that bad. He survived, bro. Yeah. Like, he was just an ill dude. One of the things I didn't know is
NDB not that bad.
How much RZA wrote for Old Dirty.
I didn't know that. I knew RZA was writing a lot. But I didn't know. I thought ODB did his own shit.
Oh yeah, he wrote a lot. Like, especially if you look at the documentary.
Yeah,
like that.
Which album, I still haven't watched somehow yet.
Yeah, that album. He came out of jail and he's with Rockefeller.
Oh.
Basically, he broke away from. It took a while before him because RZA didn't want to let Dirty go because he had so many plans for Old Dirty, and that's his family. That's his cousin.
Yeah.
And but Old Dirty, he was like, man, you let all these other motherfuckers leave. Why don't you let me leave? He went to Rockefeller. He was doing an album, and basically, RZA was like, "Yo, I'm still gonna help you with this." He wrote like a bunch of songs for him. He already had songs. He telling him how to like rap. This is what this means. Blah 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 blah.
Like,
all this stuff.
Hit it here and like all that kind of stuff.
He knew how to do the flow, but he was telling him like what some of that stuff mean. He was like, and Old Dirty, he'd be like, "I don't like that shit." Like blah 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 blah. They'd be going back and forth. So. Old Dirty, but he put soul into that music, man, and
he definitely put some special kind of energy.
Like it's kind of crazy,
it's soulful.
His death, like I think they talked about like I think his son talked about he was getting high than he ever gotten high, and Old Dirty made him watch him get high like that, and I think eventually that's when Old Dirty like just passes out on the floor or something like that, and
damn,
he's gone. Like. He was an interesting dude. Like he was deep in the whole like Muslim faith thing. One time he like left it. He locked his wife in the bathroom and learned like these like this like list of like sayings or something like that in the Muslim faith and like made her memorize that. Locked her in there for like 8 hours or some shit. And she loved, but like telling the story, she was in tears because she loved him for that. Like put her in a spot where she was actually dedicated to something because she felt like she was never really dedicated. But like Old Dirty, man, he just had a style and a flair to him, man. He was like the Ozzy Osbourne of hip hop, bro. Like
he had that real like I don't give a fuck like more than anybody.
This motherfucker broke out of a halfway house, which is practically jail, and then went to a fucking show.
Yeah,
a WU-TANG show. But RZA foul as fuck talking about like, yo, we got Old Dirty here. We got Old Dirty.
A snitch.
Yeah, he like, and Old Dirty didn't really want to come out for too long. He like, yo, man, I don't want to go out there, RZA. I'm like, I'm getting the cops trying to catch me or whatever. So, Old Dirty, man, rest in peace. But he was ill, man. Like he was that. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Come on, man.
Ooh, baby, I like. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Ooh, baby, I like it raw.
For anybody that's into this kind of thing, Supreme just did a really cool collection of Old Dirty Bastard type stuff.
Really?
They got T-shirts, hats, all kinds of dope stuff.
That's dope. Like imagery or that's dope.
It's like a collaboration. Supreme does like the best hip hop collaborations, in my opinion.
Yeah,
for
like
clothing.
That's ill, man.
Yeah.
But so we saw his son in his place at A3C.
We did. That's crazy. I didn't even. Oh man, that's crazy.
He looked a lot like that dude.
Yeah. And has a lot of the same energy and stuff. Yeah,
same energy. Like he just like I liked it, man.
That WU-TANG show was epic.
It was dope as fuck.
Yeah, that was super dope.
If you ever see the documentary, you'll see all them dudes basically cry over old Dirty, man. Like that really hit them hard when he died. So,
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Old Dirty. Let's talk about some like just random shit. All right, so I love this shit.
King of random shit.
You know he's got it.
Now I may play it, but Baby Boy the movie,
classic
movie. All right, let me tell you this: if you watch this movie as a drama and you think it's amazing, then I will never in my fucking life trust your reviews of a movie. Because as a drama, this movie is fucking horrible. But if you watch this movie as a fucking comedy, then this shit is is my top 3 favorite movies of all fucking time. So I remember the specific. I got a story here. So I told my boy, I'm like, yo, you gotta watch this Baby Boy movie. I said, this is the best movie I ever seen. So my boy was like, he watched the whole thing. I ain't tell him how to watch it. He watched the whole thing. He's like, that movie's fucking horrible. Nigga, like, it is a terrible movie. So I was like, nah, dude, you ain't watch it right. I said, don't watch it as a drama. Watch it as a comedy. It was wrong. We watched it right back again. So I told him, like, yo, look at the Luchis part. When she's like that, Luchis. Oh, like, he was like, didn't I tell you to put a block on the phone with your black ass? Like, what you talking about? She was talking to Snoop. You be on the phone telling him all this shit. Didn't I tell you to put a block on the phone with your black ass? When what's the name on the phone and what's the dude smashing his girl over the phone? Yeah. Girl, I gotta go. Like, it's just so many, like,
it's
funny.
Like so bad is good. Also, probably like one of the first times we really see Tyrese shine?
Shout out to Taraji.
Oh,
and Taraji,
as far as an actor.
Yeah, as an actor.
Yes. I mean, well, outside of the Coca-Cola commercial where he's in the...
Oh, yeah, he killed
I don't remember that.
Yeah, dude, he was in a Coke. That's where we first... That's basically where we first see Tyrese.
I didn't even know that.
He's in a Coca-Cola. He's modeling because, he's a model, too.
Yeah.
He is in a Coca-Cola. He's on the bus in that thing, right?
He's saying the hell out. He was so black with his teeth was just pearly white.
He was purple. He was so black.
Always Coca-Cola.
Yeah, that was when we first saw Tyrese.
Coca-Cola had some dope ass commercials.
That time, man, they was doing a lot of shit.
Shine, the bird was always seen.
I feel like Coca-Cola's got the best commercials, man.
Them in McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald's kills it too.
They should have a song about doing Coke.
Somehow you always bring it back to Pusha T. McDonald's jingle is yeah.
Yo, listen to this.
You better kill that shit.
Oh yeah.
Rodney, wake up.
Damn, man.
Look, Rodney, you gonna have to get up and get out of here. You got to find somewhere to live. You can't stay here no more.
Man, storm me out. You know, nigga ain't got nowhere else to stay.
I don't care where you go.
It's
you
amazing in this movie.
Rodney, get your monkey ass out. Got my house smelling like stale feet. Get out!
One of the best parts ever.
Fuck you. Oh, yeah.
Bro, built you a little fort. This evil nigga. Yeah. Fuck your fort.
I hate you.
I hate you too, little nigga. You ain't my son. Oh, why did you have to say that, bro?
That was the harshest thing. This guy, this is a baby.
First of all, this
is typical black life.
So for the motherfucker
it starts
that's never
from the
seen
beginning.
This movie, this little kid is watching
so
cartoon.
Wrong in all the levels.
He got his little pillow fort. Snoop's characters wakes up.
This is depressing.
He initially embraces the kid. Done built you a little fort. Like, he reminiscing himself about when he had a fort, and he like making the kid almost feel like, oh, he might finally embrace me as a human.
Safe.
He might finally embrace me as a motherfucking human being. But instead, this bastard kicks this motherfucker fort down and says, and the kid says, I hate you. And he says to this little boy who probably like 5 years old, I hate you too, little nigga. You ain't my son. First of all, this kid is old enough to know you are not his fucking daddy. You did not have to reinforce that you are not the father of this.
that dad's is not around.
You didn't have to reinforce this Maury moment that you are not the father of this kid. Well, shortly after, Snoop tries to then rape the mama, who's played by Taraji P. Henson, and he's a fucking terrible point. But what I love about Snoop in that movie, he made me love Bootsy Collins again. I'd rather be with you. Yeah.
So that made it better.
I will throw on some Bootsy.
Everything was all right after that. Well, I'd rather be with you.
I really hated Snoop for that.
I'd rather you got him. It was just a great acting.
The kicking the thing and the rape scene.
Yeah, the rape scene was it. But he didn't. I'm glad Snoop didn't do a rape scene. Before that was great. I'm happy about that.
Snoop need to get his roles better. He need to stop taking them stupid roles.
I mean,
he's doing better now.
You can't be mad. That man did an amazing job. Yeah. He probably an Oscar-winning job in Soul Plane.
Get it. Shut the.
Yo, Ferg is out here.
Got him.
Yeah, he hooked that one.
Boy, that is
Yeah, I mean,
I
guess it is one of those movies. I'm looking at the reviews right now. It's got trash reviews. That's crazy.
You cannot watch it as a drama. It is not
Metacritic, and that's how I never thought of it as like some serious piece of cinema.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a drama. Yeah. John, if you really look at it how you're supposed to look at it, you can tell it's a terrible drama. Yeah. John Singleton, rest in peace, one of the worst movies you've ever made as a drama. But if you look at it as a comedy, that shit is the best shit ever made. That shit is top 5 in my list. You got Paid in Full, and that shit somewhere in that top 5.
And not to mention the Baby Boy soundtrack was pretty good too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that shit was good. You right. I just hate the way John Singleton tried to do the whole like, a black man is taught to always be a child. Think about it. He calls his girl his mom.
Yeah.
He calls his home his crib. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Yeah. Rest in peace, but that shit made no fucking sense.
Damn, Fur, you just shot him up, man.
Shut the fuck up with that. All right.
STFU.
Actual babies, like real babies. How you feel about babies? Snow.
I don't know, man. If they're not mine, I'm not really thinking about them too much.
Dude, I think I've loved babies since I was 12 years old.
Really?
No, I don't know about. I don't like it. No, I've always been good with babies.
I think, I mean, babies generally like me, but like I'm not really trying to like hold a stranger's baby. I don't walk up to strangers like, oh, your baby's so cute.
Oh no, I don't do that shit.
What qualifies as a baby? Like a toddler or a baby?
Okay, let's talk about. Let's not say infant. Let's say between. Let's go with, because it's weird to be just holding motherfucker's baby like 12 months or something. Like maybe let's go from like 2 to 5. Let's call that baby to toddler.
Are they speaking?
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes kids can be hilarious. I will say that. Kids can say hilarious ass shit to you.
Yeah. I think I've always had a little kinship with babies.
Yeah.
Young, those.
So all the single ladies out there, Ferg is looking to make some babies.
Yo, man, I'm in the game. I'm with the baby shit. I love me some babies. I'm fucking with the babies.
You can get a bunch of little baby Air Max, Nike Air Max shoes.
You got kids? I'm good. I'm good with that. I'm good with you having some kids, or maybe 2.
I treat babies like, I don't want to say it like I'm gonna say it. I treat babies like pets. If it ain't my pet, I ain't gonna deal with it.
That's exactly what I meant.
If it's mine, it's gonna get it all. But if it ain't,
even with like family member babies.
I mean, I say what up to you.
Yeah, I mean, you my family.
My little cousin, family. I'm like, what up? How you doing?
But then, like, because the whole situation around kids these days, I think is very dangerous. Kids can say anything to you. Yeah. And if you say anything to them, you're going to jail. All I see is jail time. Look at kids.
You see a kid, you just see a sentence.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to just treat them like. I just treat them normal.
And
like
with all the baby mamas who's sensitive about their kids and all that stuff.
You probably do treat them like just adults.
Yeah, like
you probably talking to them normal and shit.
Yeah, like I'll say shit that go over their head and shit like that. I'll do the whole Disney shit where I joke that they'll get, but then I'll be going over their head and
you got the humor for the parents
too. Sometimes you gotta call a kid a douchebag though. You can't let you can't let a kid get away with everything. Like you can't.
No, there's some terrible kids out there.
The part of being able to do well with kids is also breaking a kid down. Like, nigga, what the fuck
breaking
you doing?
Breaking a kid down.
Gotta break these kids down.
Ferg is ruthless.
You gotta break these kids down.
It's not really
a boot camp.
It's not really like a breakdown, but it's like, what you did is fucked up, nigga. Like, this is
fuck you doing out here.
Yeah, like you can't just let them like do whatever
you doing out here, B?
Nah, little kids are mean, man. They'll be mean to each other. They'll be mean to animals.
They be mean. They be going crazy. Like
little kids want to like pull on a dog's tail and shit like that. I'm like, leave that dog alone.
You get me.
Yeah.
I had a little kid at a family event was like hitting me because she was mad at somebody else. Yo, and I had to like be adult with her, like, yo, nah, stop that, like, for real.
A kid hit Russell Westbrook during the game.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, don't you know this man will fuck you up? You ever seen Westbrook? He will fuck you. Fight.
So it's okay to be stern with kids, at least kids that you somewhat remotely know or doing something, or kids that are doing something very terrible, like some BayBay's kids.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, there are good kids out there who are very manable and have home training and are nice.
Home training.
But I guess, until they show me.
Like, it's okay to be like that. You know what I mean? It ain't like bad to be like, hey,
because it's women out there like, this motherfucker, he hates kids. He don't want to be around. Like, even the 90% of the world are baby mamas now, I guess.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that ain't fucking with kids that's not theirs. That shouldn't be You shouldn't be.
I just want to stay safe.
There should be no
I don't want no problems
on that.
Really?
I don't
women
think
go
so.
crazy.
I don't know if I have like a stigma, but I don't know if I'm trying to like.
Kids equals.
No,
mamas.
I'm saying no one should look at you in a bad way for not fucking with somebody else's.
Oh no. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's
100% agreement on that.
Like as long as you're not bad to kids.
Yeah.
Oh no, I just avoid them. Like, oh shit, they go kids. Fuck me.
Let me run away.
But I do think you're honest on that. Like people could like you know how it used to be a village. It takes a village to raise a child. Like now, like bad little kids running around. Yeah. No one's saying nothing to them.
And then they turn into crazy adults.
Yeah, and then they turn into monsters.
Exactly. That's what. So I have a
not my child.
I have a pretty huge protector gene in me. Mainly, like I'm protective of my friends. Like I'll fuck a nigga up for KD. Like babies and women, mainly because I've seen a lot of stuff in my life that put me in that protect. So ever since I was a kid, I will fuck up a motherfucker who fucked with people I love.
Damn, Ferg.
I'm just saying,
against the machine.
I'm just saying, like you fuck with somebody I love, I'm fucking like you up. I never had no brother, all that shit. So
get out the
certain people, are precious to me, is whether it be friends or girls I'm dating or kids. So I always try to find a moment where I see a kid like it look like they ain't getting the right thing. I want to just give them that moment where it just feels good and like loving and some shit like that. So that's why I think I just fuck with kids.
Ferg and Trick Daddy love the kids.
We love the kids. And Wu-Tang is for the children. That's what Old Dirty said.
Oh, yeah, right. Yep. There's a lot of hip hop that's supportive of the kids.
So we're talking about the adults who have kids. I don't know which one of you came up with this. Who's that like hip hop dad?
Oh, yeah. So I want his Father's Day.
Yes,
right.
You're right.
Who's the best father to a baby in hip hop? I say for sure it's gotta be Jay-Z, right?
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say because one thing, the motherfucker's balling.
Yeah,
he kicking knowledge now.
Yeah,
man.
Jay-Z's got. Can you imagine Jay-Z's your
dad? I would say Ja
dad?
Rule, or I would say 21 Savage.
21 Savage.
21's on the list. 21's on the list.
Yeah, because you talk about when
I don't know if Jaw's setting the best examples.
Hold your family down.
You saw his show?
Family
like
down,
he had his show. He was holding this. He really holds his family
down.
Yeah.
He about family life.
He about his family.
But is it a good example to get involved with Billy from Fire Festival?
Well, no one knew. There's a lot of niggas that got involved with Billy.
Yeah, but he's on camera like, we fucking, we cheating, we stealing. Like, he's on camera saying wild shit.
This is the problem, is that the motherfuckers that was really around Billy, who really knew what Billy was,
were lying.
He was the face. Every time.
And Ja Rule, Ja Rule definitely got like hoodwinked or bamboozled or something. Like, they definitely tricked him.
But, yeah, because J. Cole said 21 Savage brought his
21's on the list.
21's and that's why he knew. That's how he knew he was a real one.
Yeah.
21 is on the list. He's on the South list.
He got certified by J. Cole.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's think about some other people.
I think he's going through some weird mental stuff, but it seems like Kim and Kanye are creating a pretty loving household. Like, they're doing a lot for their kids already.
They are. It's interesting. Like, I can't front. Kim Kardashian is a good mother.
She seems like a great mom.
Yeah, she got some big ass teeth.
That makes her a good mom.
No milk is coming out of those.
Here you go, Kanye. Here you go, baby.
She can't have children physically herself anymore. They're doing the whole surrogate. Yeah. She had extremely hard pregnancy. She barely got the first 2 out.
Yeah.
That's all them surgeries and shit.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people. That's what a lot of people speculate.
There's a lot of women that have that specific thing that she has.
Something about the actual birthing the child like almost kills her or something like that.
So she had so she couldn't. The doctor said it'd be too much of a risk for her. She was gonna try to have another one, but they said it's just too much.
Actually, Kim K is actually a great person.
Yeah, she is.
Her personality.
Like,
she's freeing
it's so
people.
Weird.
Like
even though I just ran through her like on the
like she did some things that were like promiscuous.
I mean, she like to fuck.
But Marilyn Monroe.
There are a lot of
Marilyn Monroe was
some women just like to smash, but she's like, you realize
she's really
she's
a great person.
Like,
and I know
Nick Cannon
you're right.
Nick Cannon said that. He's like, she's cool. Her family's cool.
Yeah,
I know it's. I know I'm the first one.
All them motherfuckers cool. Actually,
I just feel like she. I don't know. It's weird how like it's okay for a guy to be a hoe, But like the first thing that we'll do is like tell a girl that she's like bad for being a hoe.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like,
but we already talked about it.
I'm not even trying to be a feminist, but it is weird how girls can't be a hoe.
We talked about that whole double standard. We know it's there.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's
part of mind control.
Yeah, she seems like a good
Who
person.
else is a good? I mean, there are a lot of hip hop. I think like I like seeing like what Irv Gotti and them are doing. They seem like they're doing a lot for the next generation.
I'm still trying to see.
Rest in peace, Nipsey. He was a great.
Yeah, that shit. Damn, I just thought about that. Why you? Damn, that's fucked up. I think I want to see what Drake is like.
I want to see what Chris Brown is like. Chris
Like
Brown just dropped a kid.
I said on the previous.
Let that baby breathe.
I said on the previous episode.
What about Tekashi?
He's probably already taking him to the strip club.
Yeah, for sure. His mom, baby's mom's probably already taken
His baby has already slapped the booty with his pacifier.
Was she a stripper or a porn star? Because I heard a lot of people saying she was a porn star, then
she was like
really any difference?
She was.
I'm in a relationship, but I looked it up and I can't find any videos.
She's a stripper porn star.
They took him down.
So what I'll say, she kind of dances in videos, kind of does her solo thing.
The Snapchat twerking type videos.
Yeah, she on the stage.
That's a different kind of porn.
It's like the clock and off the clock. She's on her back.
She's not super like
amateur Tumblr porn.
She's not getting smashed in movies type porn.
She's just in Pornhub.
Yeah. So she basically
she was thick. I will say Drake likes a thicky thick.
Yeah, her
Drake
face,
wants BBW all day long.
Her face wasn't hitting
Amber
on a
Rose.
lot.
Yeah.
And that nose fucks her up. Like that nose.
I don't see again. This sounds so terrible. I don't know what her face looks like.
She looks
at
like
all.
she got a witch nose.
I have no idea.
She would
what
be
her face
pretty if
looks
she
like.
got.
Think about it. He met her in a dark place.
Yeah, strip club
Full
for
of
sure.
alcohol and drugs.
How does she get that on
All you
him?
want to see is titties and
Get
ass.
what?
Get that baby.
Yo,
She
I bet.
opened her legs and she sat
I
in his
bet
lap.
Drake is.
You think he's shooting up the club?
Always.
He's shooting up. He probably
I
not
think
shooting
he
up the club
always.
always, but he ain't got no condom on.
Damn.
I know he ain't wearing no condom.
I know he's shooting up the club.
Really?
Because
He
he's
got-
too
he got-
emotional.
Would you want,
yeah,
if
he
you were
got-
that successful, would you want a bunch of babies?
think-
I wouldn't want a bunch of
Yeah,
babies.
'cause you can afford them and it won't
I
hurt
think
nothing.
Drake has these certain fantasies about these women that he really like, these thick women, and when he get in the pussy, he can't control himself. Like
Yeah, he's a sensitive ass Scorpio like me.
I think mentally he's probably like a woman where like he's just into it.
Yeah.
He's all
He the one
emotionally
screaming.
attached.
The
and
girl be
shit.
like looking at him screaming and moaning.
He love that.
Those girls fuck him. He doesn't fuck them.
He
Like,
be in there moaning.
Shout out to Drake and his kid that got,
yeah, Drake. But Drake's probably a good kid though. I mean, good father.
Yeah, he is probably.
Drake's gonna be a good father.
I hope so. Hey,
Shout out to the good dads out there, man. Good dads. That's
Fucking
holding it
pause.
down.
We need to give a shout out to all these dads out here. If
Yeah.
you've done anything for some kids,
If you're in your kid's life, that's amazing. Like that. Shout out to that.
And if you're a child and you have a father and maybe it's you got little tiffs with the pops, just remember like
a lot of us don't
grateful.
have them.
Yeah, a lot of us don't have them, and be grateful that they're in your life and try to patch it up if you can. Sometimes it's too hard to do, but give it all you got.
Yo,
you know
and
what I
also
mean?
wait till you're an adult before you judge your dad, because being an adult raising a kid's gotta be just
some
terrible.
of those dads are still fucked up.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know,
so you
but sometimes I look back on shit and I'm like, I mean, I never knew my dad, but sometimes I'm like, if I had had a kid when I was 22 or whatever, I probably would not have been that great of a dad.
And you never like growing.
Do you know
up.
what I mean? Like I probably
Yeah.
I get it. I'm like, oh, there's
Sure,
like,
you never know the circumstances of what he
Yeah.
was going through as a young man at that time.
Yeah.
If you give him a chance when they're older and you're older, you can probably find like some middle ground on something.
yeah, that's
you know
all.
what I
That's
mean?
all I mean. Perspective.
Yeah, some people out here wish they could like I was telling Katie, some people wish they could beef with their pop sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Yep. All right, y'all. So shit. I'm looking forward to being a father next year or something like that.
Yeah,
Maybe
he put out the call. Positive
I'm gonna-
energy.
I'm gonna, you gotta shoot the club up a few times.
and me, child support is not on my list.
Yo, I'm balling like that, nigga. I can afford it.
Well, hopefully,
Give me
we
a
all
kid. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
have all that.
I'm
stuff.
just playing.
Ferg's DMs blow up right now.
Okay.
Like,
We want to have a kid.
ping, 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 ping.
Child
Like just
support,
notification.
child support.
We want to have a kid, but which I don't know. I got the snips. Now I'm just playing.
Oh, fuck.
Just letting them smack. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm shooting. I can shoot the club up like Drake. I can do that.
Let's shoot it up then.
All right, do your thing, man.
All right, y'all. Yo, it was a good episode. The babies. We come to the conclusion that they're doing their thing out here, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Babies are killing it.
I think we, most of us love all the babies. You guys love Dababy better. I love Lil Baby because
I'm flip flopping on that. I think I might go back to Lil Baby.
I think you're kind of equal there. But outside of that, yo, we want you to subscribe to everything, man. To our connects. You know, we say you're our friends, our followers, the connects. That's what y'all call. Subscribe, follow us on WeLuvTrap everywhere. You know what I mean? You know, you support us. Continue to watch. Continue to listen on Spotify, YouTube. We love you guys. Y'all got some last words for the people?
Merch coming soon.
Merch game. You know,
merch coming soon.
We about to be the next.
You follow us in Walmart. Follow us in Kroger. Follow us on.
If you see us in the street, just follow us for a little bit.
Follow us in Magic City.
Just a couple blocks.
Follow us in Magic City.
Just don't follow me in the bathroom. That's all.
Yeah, you get the baby treatment off of that. Yeah. All right, you guys have a good one. Peace.
Later.
Peace.